This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Countdown to kickoff, sponsored by Champions Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Eagle football. 0 week. Welcome to James Robert Kalsu Memorial Stadium, where tonight your Del City Fighting Eagles take on the Yellow Jackets of Choctaw High School as we open the 2022 season. This is Del City Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and I'm John Keelty back with you tonight, and I will be your play-by-play. And I'm joined in the booth with broadcaster, producer Jacoby Brosey, and new to OSN, Javon Cleophas, Nathaniel Britton, and Camden Maxwell on the camera. We're going direct to the field where Colton Fleetwood has the head coach of the Fighting Eagle football, Robert Jones. Colton? So Coach Jones is on his way over. I can see that happening. Here comes Coach Jones. Anyways, we're really excited that y'all joined us tonight. The weather is awesome. It's going to be a great night, everybody. Colton is up.
One last interview for you and I, and Coach, this is year 2 for you. It's a big year. You got a lot of talent. Why don't you tell everybody, what are some guys we should watch for tonight on TV?
It starts with the senior class. We got Kanajah Thomas. He has the most starts in the history of Del City. He's been starting since he was a freshman. He committed to Kansas State in the summer. Explosive player on both sides of the ball. Great leader. Great character. He's been doing it for a while, so everybody knows who he is. And then you have Jaden Foreman. He's a senior as well. He's committed to Oklahoma State. A big athlete, 6'4", 255-pound athlete. He's explosive. He should have a great game tonight. They gave up 10 sacks last week in the live half against Stillwater, so we're looking forward to what he can do. Then we have a great offensive line with Rayvon Swindle and Jaden Owens, 2 returning starters as well. And then you look at the other side of the secondary, we have Omar Brown. He's 6'3", 185 pounds. He's another senior that brings a lot to the table with his speed and athleticism. Then you got the quarterback, Day Godwin. We made a decision, DeKalen Godwin, Day is his nickname, but we made a decision to roll with him tonight. I'm excited to see what he could do. He reminds me of a basketball player back in the day. I used to watch Muggsy Bogues. He was 5'3", but he made it to the NBA. He's one of those freak athletes that you look at him in pregame, you're like, gosh, he's too little to play quarterback, but I think he's going to be able to show that his height won't be an issue tonight.
Yeah, and in talking about him, I was going to ask you, what impressed you most about maybe his leadership skills this offseason?
Well, the most thing is he just leads by example. He makes plays. You could be a leader vocally and not back it up with action, and then you could be a leader and back it up with action but not be vocal. So he's not very vocal, but he backs it up with action, and he makes plays. And I'm really looking forward to show people how we have improved in the passing game, throwing the ball. Not only that, I'm looking forward to show that we can still have a quarterback that can run the ball as well.
Absolutely. And, Coach, my last question for you is about tonight's game. We've got a good Choctaw team over there. It's kind of developed a little bit of a rivalry between these two cities, a fun rivalry. Yes, what do you know about this team? What do you guys need to do tonight to make sure you come out on top?
Well, we kind of switched the focus this year. We're not really focused on winning or losing. All we're going to focus on is our effort. If we can focus on our effort and our attitude and having a positive attitude and just handling adversity and handling when big plays happen. Let's have a positive attitude. Let's play with full intensity every single play, and let's build each other up. I think we'll like the outcome. Sometimes when you focus on the wins or losses too much, sometimes your worst fear happens. So we're just going to focus on our effort and having a positive attitude throughout the game, and then we'll see how the outcome is.
Sounds good. Well, Coach, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you the last couple of years. You've been really helpful and extremely professional, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. I I wish you good luck.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. All right, John, back to you.
Hey, Colton, great job, Colton. Okay, Eagle Nation, we're going to go back down onto the field.
All right, are we
as
on?
Jordan Ray,
Yeah, I think we're still on.
representing
All
the
right.
Oklahoma Sports
Hey,
Network,
everyone.
has a special
Thank you for
present.
dealing with us in this little unusual transition, but Middale Football Season 4 on the Oklahoma Sports Network is here, and since it's week 0 at Middale, I don't know if that's ever happened before, we're going to have a bit of a party here, so that's why we got 4 people down the field. I'm Jordan Ray, joined by Middale sideline reporter Tess Durrell in Season 2. Colton Fleetwood, you've heard him as the Dell City color commentator for the last 3 years, of course, and Ray Maytubby, who is a Dell City grad and will be more involved with the broadcast. You'll find out more in a moment, but let's talk about just football in general. Colton, what makes you excited about this upcoming season?
Well, as far as for Dell City goes, I'm excited because it's wide open in 5A this year. You know, don't forget they're making that transition. And so Ray and I had that conversation earlier where there's not really a 100% front runner like, you know, it's been in years past where we know, oh, well, let's hand Bixby the trophy, right? Now this year there's not any of that. So I'm excited for Dell City in that aspect. But all of football seems to be really wide open now that Bixby's gone to 6A1. And so this year is going to be exciting at all the conferences, all levels. Everything is wide open. Should be interesting.
All right, I'm going to turn over to Ray Maytubby. Ray, Dell City, one of the interesting developments is who they're going to play at quarterback now. We kind of thought last season it was going to be Gooseby, and it's going to be Gio, but not Gooseby. It's going to be Godwin. What do you think about that?
Well, so I found out that with the quarterback situation, Godwin just gives like a better opportunity for Dell City to continue the past tradition of being able to throw and run, as we had with Quinlan Ganther, Jacoby Smith, Virgil Yates, and this continues. But George is a very well, like he is a very good football player. He could easily start for this football team. Godwin just gives that extra running ability that we want to keep going here at Dell City, so that's why he's the starter.
All right, now Tessa, what do you think? You actually live close to Choctaw, right? What are your thoughts about Dell City's challenge? They're in 5A, but now they're taking on a 6A team to start out their new era in 5A in Choctaw. What do you think about this matchup today?
You know, Choctaw loves the throw game. They got Still Wassel there at quarterback. So I'm really excited to see how this defensive front for Dell City is going to come back this year. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of pressure they can put on Still there and maybe have to make Choctaw open up their running options. So I think that'll be cool here tonight.
Absolutely. Colton, you've seen the Dell City players last year. We know that we're familiar with the big names. That'd be Jaden Foreman on the defensive line and some tight end, Nigel Thomas at cornerback, and some wide receiver. Both of them will be playing in the Big 12 next year. What do you see? What do you kind of forecast for them as seniors?
So with Nigel Thomas, Nigel is just a freak athlete, like you said, and that's really where it's fun to watch. So, you know, they've got to be able to have him in coverage and be able to make plays there. But I want to see him offensively, too, make some plays, right, like this year. And Foreman is a guy that rushes the quarterback. He's been doing it his whole career here at Dell City. And so for me, what I want to see out of Foreman, though, is there's been times where in big moments he hasn't made the big plays, right? I think this year is going to change. I think in big moments you're going to be calling his name, Ray, in the broadcast booth, making those big plays.
All right, and then Ray, thinking about Dell City in 5A and playing in an Eastern District, making a lot of long road trips, but hosting also some good teams like McAllister, who they're not seeing. What's going to be some of the challenges there for the Eagles in winning this brand new district they're in?
I think with Dell City, like since they are all pretty much new to this, going back to 5A, all these students know it's 6A. They never played in 5A before. It's a step down from what they're used to, but at the same time, it's like Colton said earlier, it's wide open. Like this, it's always been Carl Albert, or Bixby. This time it's wide open. So I think when we would prepare for these 6A schools, it was more of like we knew Bixby is who we'd meet in the championship. Now it's wide open. Like we have to go get it. We don't know who we're gonna play, but we have to go each and every single week and just go play football. So there'll be challenges from here, week 0, all the way to week 12 in that championship game. So.
Absolutely. All right. And Tessa, he mentioned Carl Albert, so you will be going some to Carl Albert. You'll be going some to Midwest City here in year 2. What are some things you're looking forward to in covering Mid-Dell football? Now that, I may be kind of answering for you a bit here, I apologize, but now all 3 teams are competing for the same prize.
You know, I'm so excited, especially for these first couple matchups. Next week, Midwest City and Carl Albert will be playing. It's kind of exciting to see these closer rivalries within Mid-Del actually mean something for conference, and then, of course, the championships later on in the year. So I think it's going to keep it a pretty fiery rivalry throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, don't sleep on my Bombers. They're off today, but I can't wait to be calling their games. I want to say a couple things. This is Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Champion Plumbing. We're really excited about having them as a sponsor this year. They're doing so much for 3 Mid-Del schools and UConn. Maybe Colton might be interested in that. We'll talk more about that in a moment. So big thanks to Champion Plumbing. This is their Countdown to Kickoff segment going on right now. It will continue to go on right up until game time. And then I'm actually wearing a shirt from Dynamic Driving, the T-shirt from Dynamic Driving. They're also going to sponsor all 3 Mid-Del schools on the Oklahoma Sports Network. That will be a quarter sponsor you hear about later on this game. So we want to big thanks to them. Big thanks to 3 of you. And Colton, you have a bit of a presentation for us, I believe.
Yeah, so this is going to be my last year with Del City. I'm going to be moving on to UConn to start doing play-by-play for them. And, you know, when I got this offer, at first I was like, I don't want to leave Del City. I love it here. My dad graduated from here. But then I started thinking about who's going to be my replacement. And then it was easy because Ray Maytub, he's a former player at Del City. And the second he graduated high school, he was messaging me on Twitter like, hey, man, I want to get into broadcasting. So if you have any opportunities, and now I'm happy to present this headset to him. He's going to be calling all the games this season. Congratulations.
That's Colton's headset. Trust me, it's been cleaned. All right. Ray, quick thoughts on being the new Del City color commentator.
So I was actually in Del City at my mom's house when I got the message, and I was having like the most like not okay day, but Captain Kilty actually texted me first, and then that completely flipped the entire day, and then you had texted me after that, so that was pretty good. I love it. Like, I'm excited for this. Coming from Stillwater to wherever, you know, like, I wouldn't do it for any other school, obviously. So, like, I'm really excited for this and blessed for the opportunity. So, thank you. Thank you.
All right, we can't wait to hear you on the mic. All right, so when we come back, we'll continue the Champion Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff, and we'll go to the booth with the new Del City team, Captain John Kilty and Ray Maytub. We can't wait to hear it. And right now, you are watching Del City Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
So back with you, John Kilty up in the press box. A really great job. I hope you all enjoyed that interview down there. That was pretty spectacular. And so what we're going to do is go to a break here. But stay with us. This is going to be an exciting night tonight. And thank you for joining us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Turn down for what?
I was recording talking to you here. You've heard Nigel
Turn
Thomas.
down for what? Turn down for what?
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
I hope you enjoyed that, Eagle Nation. Thank you, Jordan. Nice job. So excited for my good friend Colton Fleetwood and his new assignment at UConn. UConn Nation, you will love Colton Fleetwood. Sure have enjoyed the last 3 years. Learned a lot from you, Colton. Colton will be around for a little while tonight. We may put the headset on him up in the booth. Who knows? And with equal excitement and anticipation, I'm really pumped up to have Ray Maytubby join me as color commentator. Ray did some part-time last year, did a great job. He's a student up at Oklahoma State in Stillwater, so we look forward to Ray making the trek around down from Stillwater on Friday nights to cover Eagle football. Okay, so we'll be right back as we continue Champions Plumbing Countdown to Kickoff. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Turn down for what?
I was recording talking to you here. People are to Nigel
Turn
Thomas.
down for what? Turn down for what?
I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us. Copy that. Hi, Airman.
Champion Plumbing. Appreciate Champion Plumbing. So let's get to the keys to the game. Ray, you with us over there?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay, he hoofed it up here
Ready
from the
to go.
field. He's ready to go on the headset. So the keys to the game are brought to you by Motor Fix Mower and Small Engine Repair for all of your lawn equipment and small engine repairs. Okay, Ray, here we go. Number one, let's talk offense. Eagle offense. Coach Madonna's offense.
Yes.
Last year, the Eagles were predominantly run-heavy offense with some passing. Keep everybody off balance.
Yep.
This year, I think it's a different story, Ray. Both these quarterbacks, Godwin, who's got the start tonight, and Goldsby, they can throw the football. And the receiver talent is big time. They're fast. They're talented. Got D1 signee, Kenigel Thomas, Jalen Sweet, Nomar Brown. They lead a strong receiver core. Look for John Marshall transfer, Tango McCauley, and Braylon Adama to get some looks on the ground as well as coming out of the backfield and passing game. And, of course, you know what, Ray? Can't forget that D1 signee, Jaden Foreman.
Yep.
Aaron Carter sharing tight end duties. The Eagles are big up front. Rayvon Swindell, Jalen Owens, and Darryl Thomas. Number two, let's talk defense. Ray Maytubby loves to talk defense.
Yeah.
All right, Ray, look for an aggressive, fast, typical Robert Jones defense. Got to stop the talented preseason All-State pick, though. He's an accurate commit. Quarterback Steele Wassel. We've been watching him for 4 years. Pretty good. And the Jackets are coming off an 8-3 record last season. That kid threw over 5,000 yards, 73 touchdowns. And Steele will keep an eye out for the big tight end, R.J. Jackson. Now then, that'll keep Adam, Thomas, Sweet, and Godwin, all the defensive backs. That'll keep them busy. But you know what? Those guys are good. They got speed. They got experience. And I think if they choke them a little bit, you're going to end up having a great secondary tonight. And the third thing, Ray, momentum. You know what? We had the best year in a long time last year. You know that. We won a lot of games.
Yes, sir.
A 9-win season and didn't do so well in the playoffs. But you know what? Head coach Robert Jones is a winner.
Yes.
His kids and coaches had what they said was the best summer pride in years. Confidence radiates throughout the team. He's going in, Ray, and the Eagles have some momentum.
Yes, sir.
Ray, what do you think? What do you see as far as your keys to the game tonight?
This game is going to be real interesting, Captain Kelsey. I was talking to Coach Brodus, who was the defensive line coach a little earlier, and he had a little something to say to me about the offense. They're very similar. Choctaw's offense is very similar to how they were back when I played them in 2019. We can expect them to run a lot of empty sets, split receivers out wide. They're going to try to split out Del City's defense and get to the outside. We can expect a lot of counter and outside zone to try to get those backers, just washed up. But this time, it'll be a little different from our defense because at that time, our linebackers played inside, and they were just too boxed up, too far in the box. But this time, they'll be outside. Our DNs and our outside linebackers will have contained. It'll be a much different story in this ballgame versus Choctaw today.
Oh, man, I love having Ray Maytubby up here. He brings a new perspective to us because he played down there on that field. He knows what's going on. So, Ray, we're really excited. Great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch what's going on in the field because I think we're getting ready for the national anthem. And we are getting ready for the national anthem. So, Eagle Nation, the national anthem. Now, interestingly tonight, as we wait for the national anthem, want to introduce the color guard. We got a joint color guard tonight. We have the Navy here from Del City High School and the Air Force from Choctaw. And with the Air Force is Cadet Alicia McGee and James Rule. And with the Navy is Connor Kendrick, Eva Black, and Kimberly Coates. And Colonel Jones, the ROTC instructor over at Choctaw, does a great job. And Senior Chief Danny Moreau, these cadets doing a great job for Del City. So they're making the march on the field here. And there we go. They're making the march on the field here. We will have the national anthem momentarily. Okay, so that was a great job by the pride of Del City High School, the band, as they played the fight song and they played our national anthem so brilliantly. And the honor guard marches off, and they are dismissing over on the far side of the field. Okay, so we are going to continue on here with tonight's offensive and defensive starting lineups. They're brought to us by Malone Property Management, and a small family-owned business that takes pride in helping our homeowners and renters alike for all of your real estate needs. So we're going to throw the starting lineups on the board there. And there we have the starting lineups under head coach Robert Jones and the offensive play caller Jason Madonna. Defensive coordinator is Coach Jones. And let's kind of do the rundown real quick before we get the, looks like, let's see. Yep, they're getting ready to do this coin toss. At quarterback, number 13, DK Godwin. Running back, number 4, Braylon Adama. And the tight end is number 8, Jadon Foreman. Wide receivers, Kanigel Thomas, Omar Brown, Josiah Burris, and Dameron Turner. Offensive line is Raylan Swindell, Jalen Owens, Quaylen Goodman, Darrell Thomas, and Cam Robinson. Over on the defensive side of the ball, the big front four is going to be Rayvon Swindell and Jadon, Cam, and Jalen. Looks like a lot of guys are going both ways. Linebackers will be Tango McCauley.
Choctaw, yeah. Choctaw's receiving. Back that way. Turn your backs to there. You're over here.
Okay, we're gonna listen in to the coin toss. Tessa's out there. She's got the coin toss going on.
Yes, she does.
Choctaw will receive at this end.
So Choctaw's receiving.
Good game. Good luck to both of you.
And so Del City will be kicking off. Great job out there, Tessa. Thanks for getting in on the coin toss for us. And the coin toss, by the way, as we're going through here, that was brought to you by Diversity Cuts, serving a unique community. 4615 Southeast 29th in Del City. Call them, 405-606-3013. And now back to the defensive side of the ball. Under Coach Jones' defense is always pretty tough. And I told you about the defensive line and the linebackers, the secondary, or linebacker in the second level, is number 9, Tango McCauley, number 11, Aaron Carter, number 12, Deshaun McAllister. And the defensive backfield, as I mentioned earlier, number 1, Kanigel Thomas, Braylon Adama, Damarian Turner, and Omar Brown. Coach of the Jackets, head coach Jake Corbin. Coach of the Eagles, head coach Jones, Robert Jones. And okay, tonight's countdown to kickoff has been brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs. And you noticed that the Eagles came running through already. Choctaw is getting ready to come through their tunnel. Cheerleaders are ready, Palms ready, the band's ready. And tonight's coin toss, as I said earlier, was brought to us by Diversity Cuts. I want to get these sponsors' names in here as much as I can. It's really exciting up here in the press box as we're getting ready for kickoff. And Ray, I don't mean to dominate the conversation here, but just a couple of different
that's perfectly fine.
Okay, man, I can't wait to hear all the great stuff that you're going to tell us.
I'm excited.
All right, so thank you, Tessa, down on the field. And we'll be right back for tonight's U Sparkle Boutique opening kickoff. Del City Football, the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. John and Ray back with you. Producer is is Jacoby Brosey back again. And we're going to let him do a little broadcast as we go through the program tonight.
Yep.
But Eagle Nation, are you ready for some Eagle football? It's game time. The teams are taking the field. And again, we want to thank Champion Plumbing for sponsoring our countdown to kickoff. And U Sparkle Boutique, a taste of elegance and class at prices you can afford. The fans are all excited. Let no one dull your sparkle. Thank you, U Sparkle Boutique. First quarter is brought to you by Champion Plumbing. Don't settle for less. Call the champs, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Mosin, just so exciting. Week 1, well, technically week 0 here. Here we go. Dale City versus Choctaw.
Here we go. And on your screen, right to left. Got the big left footer. He's kicks it. He can kick it a ton, and he does kick it a ton. He kicks it into the end zone, come out as a touchback.
Stanley Johnson is still a secret weapon for Dale City with that leg.
Yeah, that's a line drive kick, Coach.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, boy, that was good. Okay, so we're going to pick it up at the 20-yard line. Choctaw ball. We'll see what they come out with here.
With this game today, with Choctaw coming out here on offense, like I said earlier, you can expect a lot of empty, the quarterback throwing the football today. Dale City should be coming out in the 3-4 defense this evening to take on the Yellow Jackets. Here we go.
And that's exactly what they got there. Well, yeah, they
got 3.
You bet.
And there's the switch up right there. They're empty already.
So trips out here to the near side. Wessel in the backfield is quarterback. Man in motion and he takes a handoff on a jet sweeper on the right side. Gets a little opening there. Looks like got a flag on the play, and the ball carried out to about the 27-yard line, Ray.
I'd assume that it's going to be a holding call, and Coach Jones is already yelling at somebody, and I'd assume it's going to be for a lack of edge contain right there. See, with their empty sets, they won't always just throw the ball. Sometimes they'll run sweeps a lot, and we'll probably see that a lot. So I don't know if they're communicating on defense for Dale City, but whenever that single receiver gets in motion, they should always expect perhaps a sweep, and it was a hold, and it'll cost Choctaw.
Yeah, you called it. Good job, Ray. All right, still remains first down. Be 1st and 20. The ball spotted at about the 9-yard line. Wessel has the back offset to his left. He lines up with tight trips on the left. I'm sorry, he's got a double arrangement, both tights. Gets a last-second adjustment from the sideline. Play call is in. Wessel looks to his right side, communicates with the receivers on the right and to his left back. And he left back out of the backfield, got a little screen in the middle. Oh, it's almost picked off. And a little screen to the running back, gets out to about the 23-yard line. It's going to be short of first down, but pick up about 10 on the play.
I know Choctaw got positive gains on that play, but if I'm Dale City, if I'm Coach Brodus, the defensive line coach, I'm happy. Your nose tackle almost got a pick.
You bet.
That's the way to read the screen.
You bet. Now we come out with doubles. Wessel back to pass, rolls to his left. He's looking downfield, looking across the middle. And now he picks up the ball and runs with it. He's 30-yard line, breaks it outside, 35, 40-yard line. And he's brought down out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Pretty good wheels on that quarterback, Ray.
Indeed. Just like you said, he has good wheels, and he didn't see it there. The offense here, Choctaw, I don't know if they're going to be able to run with Dale City, but here we are. He didn't see anybody open, and that's what the problem is with that 3-4 sometimes. You have a lack of pressure because you're only rushing 3, obviously, versus 5 offensive linemen, and it cost them right there.
Empty backfield, got trips out to the right side, and twins up top. Last-second adjustment from the sideline. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
You can watch a blitz perhaps from the mic, or he might be faking it and dropping back.
And he's back to pass, looking across the middle. And he's got a receiver across the middle.
Down he goes.
Down about 45-yard line in Eagle territory. That'll be a first down.
That was a real good blitz there by Hawkins, the senior at linebacker number 14, but it's a really great play there by Choctaw's quarterback to dump it off. I believe he ran a slant there just right over the middle.
That's right. Okay, run quads out here to the right with a single flank on the right side. Back to pass. He's got a little out route or a little flip route out here to the running back down to a 39-yard line. That's going to be short of the first down by 3 yards.
Just a little quick pass. If you notice, Choctaw hasn't really they're not going to come out here and just run the ball. so early, but it's an early drive. It's the first drive of the game, and we can expect this from Del City. It's always been how it is on that first possession. We always just seem to give it up, but here we are. Choctaw gets a little more players in the backfield right now.
Okay, let's see. So we come out. We're going to run kind of a little flex bone, if you will. Got jet motion out to the left, handoff to the running back up the middle. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. There's no gain on the play.
Choctaw at that time, they come out in 11 personnel. 11 personnel means one running back, one tight end. And if you're Del City, you should expect them to run the ball whenever they come out in that formation. So that was the first time that they also came out in 11 personnel as of late. That's Choctaw I'm talking about. So if Del City, they were ready for that. They obviously saw that on film. So good play there by the defense.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 37-yard line of the Eagles. Choctaw comes out with single receiver out here to the right. Quarterback looking across the middle. He pulls it down again. Rolls his right, stops, looking in the end zone. He's got a receiver, but it's interception. Who's an intercept by Ray?
That is Braylon
Adama. Way to go, Eagles.
Did you see what happened to that left tackle? Jaden Foreman is feeling the effects of it as he limps off the field, but he just ran him smooth over. That left tackle, he won't want to play football for the rest of the night after you see what he just did. That pressure there from Jaden Foreman, that led all to the interception there. Just a bad throw, underthrown there by the quarterback, intercepted by Braylon Adama.
But you're right, Ray. I mean, it was the pressure and the pressure in the face pressure that caused him to release early, and he wasn't able to get full on the ball. As a result, Adama came up and intercepted.
What a play.
All right, so the Eagles 1st and 10. Ball is spotted at the 5-yard line. Eagles come out in doubles. Single receiver, Adama is in the backfield, offset to the left. Let's see what Godwin does. Back to pass in his end zone.
They come out.
And he throws the ball deep. He's got a receiver down here deep. Oh! Nice play by number 4 for Choctaw.
Wow.
Just missed the outstretched arms of.
Wow. I love it from Coach Madonna. Coming out here, usually in the past, that's something I'd expect him to go ahead and run the ball and just give us some breathing room. But he comes out firing right to the D1 commit, Kanajo Thomas. And this ball slightly underthrown, and a really good play there by the Choctaw defender, breaking that pass up. But I can say right now, I think we should expect a run from Del City just to give us a little breathing room. But a really good play call there, in my opinion, by Coach Madonna.
Godwin in gun, and he does hand off, it looks like, up the middle. It's going to be no gain on the play, and that was Adama off the left side there. He stopped at about the 3-yard line, it looks like.
What a play by Choctaw's defense. They're ready for that, of course. They're backed up on their own 3 or 2-yard line. You should expect a run, and here we go, 3rd down coming up.
All right, 9:03 left. Got a lot of shade on the field as the sun sets in the west. And we got a nice crowd here. I'm looking around the field at both Choctaw and Del City. Great crowds tonight. Beautiful field. Beautiful night for opening night for both teams here at Robert F. Kalsu Memorial Stadium. Godwin in gun. He offsets Adama to his right side. He's got twins out here. Single receiver up top. And there's a fumble.
I think the ball was out.
Throws the ball. It's up.
Did he catch it?
No, he didn't catch it. He caught it and then out of bounds dropped it.
Incomplete.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate with
tough.
the bad snap or the drop. I can't really see from here, but that was really tough. Again, I like the aggressiveness from Coach Madonna here early, but it was just unfortunate that we were backed up so far.
Yeah, Coach said he's going to keep the defense, the jacket defense, off balance, and it doesn't get any more off balance than throwing the ball 3 times down here close to the goal line.
Well,
so
he kept the fans off balance too, because I did not expect that.
Yeah. All right, so the big left footer's in, Stanley. He's in for the punt, and during the offseason he had surgery, ACL surgery that he injured in soccer last year.
Imagine that.
So here we go. Nice rush by the Choctaw defense. It's taken by Choctaw at midfield. A little dancing, but the dancing went nowhere. The ball is going to be spotted 39-yard line. So Choctaw 1st and 10 at the 39 as we turn over to the Choctaw offense.
We saw from that Choctaw offense on the last possession, they came out here on the first play of the game. They came out here with a sweep in their empty formation. They lined up in a formation where the receivers were bunched up. They had it back in the backfield. Then they all spread it out. Let's see what they come out here and start this possession with.
All right, here we go. Choctaw, 1st and 10. Ball's 39-yard line. Eagle territory. Empty backfield. And we're running trips up at the top here. And
watch that sweep.
Got motion sweep. And there is a
look at that.
Underhand pitch. And it was stuffed on the right side.
Wow.
On the line of scrimmage. Forced inside. So gain of only maybe 1 or 2 yards.
Wow. Jashawn McAllister, first of all, he did his job wrong because he was supposed to be on the outside, but he came inside and almost still made the play, and that slowed the back down. That's a great play, even though the assignment was slightly wrong, that was still a really good play because he allowed his defender to come and help him clean up the mess.
Trips up top for the Jackets. Receiver, back is offset to the right. Single receiver down here on the near side. We got 7:41 left in the first quarter. First quarter being brought to you by Champion Plumbing. And there's a snap in the gun, handoff up the middle. And it looks like it's going to be stuffed out pretty good. Maybe a gain of 1 yard up to a 35-yard line. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5, it looks like.
I saw Tango McCulley and a couple of other defenders obviously in on that play. Devil City's defense is nothing to play around with. As we know, as you mentioned earlier, Coach Jones' defense is always going to be tough. He always has been since he's been here in 2017. That run defense is always going to be tough. They always take pride in it, and that's the thing about Devil City's defense. When you can play the run tough, everything else comes together.
That's right. And boy, they are a tactical football. All right, so we got trips up top for Wessel and Twins down here on their side. Empty backfield, 6:50. Back to pass, looking across the middle, pulls it down, throws a little underhand out there on the far side. He's got a receiver. Receiver in first down territory, down at the 25-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. So good pickup on the play by the Jackets, first down yardage.
Can't really see who the corner was over there, but he was playing off a little bit, and that obviously gave the Choctaw receiver, the opportunity to make that wide open catch there, just sitting there under that zone. But the Devil City defense, they brought an extra man to make it a 4-man rush compared to 3 with that blitz, and they almost got home again.
Empty backfield. Got quads out to the right side. Roll right is Wessel. He's looking back to the left. He's got the running back. Incomplete pass. Forward pass. It was close, but it was incomplete. So that brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
I see where Choctaw was trying to do with that. They're doing a lot of fancy stuff, trying to catch Devil City off guard, off balance. These are high schoolers. I see what they're trying to do, thinking this, it can't work. Trust me, it can work. But Devil City defense, they're built on discipline, and
that's right. They stay at home.
It's not going to work tonight.
That's right. They got job number 1. Running back offset to the left side, and we're running a stack trips out here on the near side.
Looks like some confusion from both teams, honestly. Here we go, though.
At 7. Snap, handoff to the running back, and he's up, goes off tackle. Nice little pickup, maybe 3 or 4 yards. Ball's going to be spotted at the 20-yard line.
Nice little push by the left side of that Choctaw offensive line where Jaden Foreman and others are, but, Jaden's on the other side, so that might have a little something to do with it, but nice little push there. Here we go, 3rd down.
Here we got 3rd down. Let's see, got a little adjustment from the sidelines. Trips down here on the near side. Twins up top. Wessel still in gun. Takes a snap, back to pass. He's looking across the middle, pulls it down. He's got a receiver out there on the left side. Receiver catches it. Pick up.
Like
it
enough
looks
for
like,
first.
Yeah, it's going to be close. We'll see. It looks like might be first down yardage out there, about 15-yard line.
If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if I saw Jaden Foreman out in coverage. I don't know what I saw there, but I think Jaden was near the play and almost made the play. If he would have used that wingspan, he might have been able to knock that ball down and get an incompletion, but it looks like we have a timeout.
So we got a timeout here, and so we'll take this opportunity to go to a commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Okay, John and Ray back live with you on the Eagle Sports Network. And we were short of the first down, it looks like. There's a snap. Look out here.
Oh, what
in the backfield, sack. Jadon? No?
Nope. That's not Jaden Foreman, I don't think.
Number 6.
What a play. That was 4th down, and Dale City made a stop.
Great job.
I'm honestly not sure what was going on with Choctaw, where they were trying to go with that. But it doesn't matter anyway. Dale City got the stop, and here we go, 1st and 10 for that Dale City offense.
You bet. You know, it was a play. It was a designed play, Coach Ray, because I mean, you could see the fake pump, and then he went back the other way. So
yeah,
it was pretty designed. All right, here we go. Eagles got the ball, 1st and 10, ball spotted 15-yard line. We're at 5:16 in the first quarter. Brought to you by Champion Plumbing. And the Eagles come out with trips down here on the near side, single receiver up top. Godwin hands it off to Adama, and that's not going to go anywhere. That's going to be a loss, it looks like, perhaps of, it looks like 4 yards on the loss.
Wow, what a play by Choctaw's defense. They are just as tough as Dale City's defense are. They take pride in the run game, and that's going to be the problem for Dale City because what do we take pride in? The run game. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be a slugfest. Whoever's defensive front or offensive front wins is who will honestly and ultimately probably come out with the victory tonight. Dale City or Choctaw. We'll see. Here we go.
Ball spot at the 10-yard line.
Got
Looks
him.
like we're going to be offsides.
We lost 4 yards, and we just got 5 back.
And Ray's right. We're going to mark it out to about the 15, just past 15-yard line. So it'll replay the down, 2nd and 10. And the Eagles are going to stay in trips down here on the near side. You know, we kind of run through it a little bit with you here. We got Kenigel Thomas and Sweet out there. There's a handoff. No, it's a
fake to everybody.
Takes it around the right side. Scampers out about the 26-yard line. Very close to the first down marker. We'll see if they move the sticks. And not yet.
And this is why the whole quarterback situation, this is where that conversation comes into play. Don't get me wrong, because I think George could definitely have done that. But this is what they like about having Day-Day Godwin, the quarterback, to do those little read option things, to get them some yardage, besides having the running back do it all the time.
Okay, new look for the Eagles. We've got 3rd and 2, 3rd and short. Ball spotted out the 25-yard line.
I feel like,
Godwin takes it around the right side himself. And he's going to be, it's going to be close out there. I don't think he got past the 25, which won't give him a first down. But
no. Well, Choctaw's cheering over there, so it must have been a big boom on there from their defense.
There goes the punt team. So
yep.
They're going to be short of the first down. They'll bring up 4th down and 2. And the Eagles are sending in the punt team with the big left footer.
I'm honestly surprised that we didn't, it was 3rd and 2.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that we didn't just go try to plow it up the middle, but at the same time, I'm really not, because Choctaw has 2 big inside guys and, who have made their presence felt earlier in this game. So Coach Madonna's going to have his hands full with that defensive front. He's getting ready. And here out comes the Yellow Jackets offense. And that Dale City defense. As we said early on, Choctaw loves that empty set. They've been in it a lot this game on their first 2 series. And here we go with Dale City. They're still in that 3-4 as they have committed this season to going back to their old ways of having that base 4-3. So we'll see here. Choctaw looks like they have running a set/formation that they ran earlier, and they ended up running the ball out of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see that again with this formation. Expect some motion on this play from Choctaw. There it goes.
Choctaw moves it out. Good call. Quads to the near side. Single receiver up top. And there is the little dump pass out here. Number 20 kind of drags it across. He's still on it. No, he's not. He's out of bounds down around the 36-yard line. Look, I'll pick up about 3 or 4 on the play.
And they love those little quick screen passes to the quarterbacks left and right for Choctaw, and it's very successful. Del City, we love them as well, and Del City's done a pretty good job defensively, staying on top of it, but eventually I can definitely see Choctaw probably using that motion to confuse us eventually down the road and getting a nice little gain out of it. We'll see if they can spark a big one later, but as of late, Del City's been real disciplined with it, staying with the motion and playing their keys. And here we go, switching sides is the defenders from Del City.
Back is offset to Wessel's left. In gun, motion right to left on the screen. There is a handoff, jet sweep to the left side. And
what a play.
That is Jadon, it looks like, out there.
I think it is, too. What a play.
Nice play by the Eagle defense. Good contain. Good contain there,
yep.
Ray.
Great contain. Way to chase down the play as well. When it comes to playing defense, all you got to do is do what you're coaching. Be disciplined. When you're playing – when an offensive tackle, when he blocks down and you're the backside defensive end, you stay square and you chase down the play. If the play's coming to you, you got to man up, lock your arms out, peek to your left or right, extend, and make sure you keep containing that C gap or that D gap, whatever. Here we go, empty backfield.
Trips up top, twins down here, back to pass, looking across the middle is Wessel. He's got a receiver, and it's intercepted again by... Is that sweet?
Kanigel Thomas.
Kanigel Thomas at the 40-yard line. He's down to the 45-yard line, moves his way forward to the 47-yard line. Eagle football on the second turnover. Second pass. Whoop, you got a flag out there too, Ray.
Well, it's the first quarter, and we already have 2 picks. That time, we can't blame it on pressure from Jaden Foreman or anybody else on the defensive line. He had all day to throw. He had 6 guys protecting him versus 3. I'm not sure what he saw there, but it wasn't correct. It was a black and red jersey. That's what he saw. It was a pick by Kanigel Thomas.
Look at Kanigel down there, Ray. He's pretty happy. Look, he's all pumped up.
He should be.
Yeah, he ought to be. That's right. Stepped in front of the receiver. Got it. Nice return.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, there's D1 return stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, here we go. Trying to see what the flag is here with the refs. Coach Jones is not happy, it's probably on us. He's about to go ask him why they did it. It won't change nothing, but don't do it again.
Yeah, don't do it again. Wait a minute. Oh, offsetting maybe.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Imagine that. We're
Choctaw replay it. Yeah, no. Okay. he initially said Choctaw ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. All right.
Nope.
Eagles, 1st and 10. Here we go. 3:40 left in the first quarter. Champion Plumbing, thanks a lot for sponsoring this quarter. Got 1st and 10. Godwin still in the quarterback, back offset to his right. He's got trips up top. He takes the snap. He rolls to his right. Looking for downfield. He's got an out receiver. Number 3 out there. Out to the 50-yard line. It's going to be a pickup about 5 yards.
I like the call. Just replace getting a 5-yard run, just replace the run game with a little play action, a little rollout, to your left or your right, and pick up a quick 5 yards, but we're going backwards.
Yeah.
Not sure what the flag is. Did you catch it?
I did not.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's do a first down.
Okay, 3:31. Godwin with Adama offset to his right, back to pass. Looking downfield, he's got a cut-in route down here to the 40-yard line.
I mentioned it earlier. Choctaw loves those quick screens, but so do we. We've been running those tunnel screens for a long time, and it can be very dangerous as a receiver because you never know when a defender's lurking. But when no one's lurking, always very dangerous for a defense because you can there's so many people out in front of you blocking if they're doing their assignments right, and that's a good pickup for Del City. Bringing up 2nd down, I believe.
2nd down. 2nd and 18, it looks like. 2nd and long. Ball spotted 39-yard line. Trips way up top. Single receiver down here. Back to pass is Godwin. He's looking across the middle. He's got a receiver across the middle. Out throws.
That's tough. They made that same throw earlier, the first play of the game for our offense, actually. He missed it with Kanigel.
That was incomplete.
And then here we go now. He missed it here with this receiver this time, but this time he overthrows it as the first time he underthrew it. I like the play call again. I love the aggressiveness from Coach Madonna. I've always known Del City, they want to throw more. We want to get out of that thing where we have to keep running the ball all the time with our quarterbacks.
That's right. Back to pass, Godwin. And he's moving outside. He's got a receiver way deep. It is Thomas. Thomas at the 20-yard line. He's at the 10. He will score. Eagles.
Well,
on top.
It was definitely a miscommunication and a breakdown in the secondary for Choctaw, but we don't care. Touchdown, Kanajo Thomas.
And we're going to show that again for you, ladies and gentlemen. This instant replay. It is brought to you by
Flag down.
Oh. All right, let's see what the flag's all about.
It might be after. It might be for celebration. Touchdown will definitely stand, though.
So that score, the instant replay brought to you by Triple Elite. Triple Elite back with us again, sponsoring world-class designs, hot new styles at Triple Elite. Okay, so there was a flag on the play. 45.
Once again, it was just a miscommunication and a breakdown in coverage. Coach Corbin, the head coach for Choctaw, he is not happy. Coach Madonna told me secretly that he doesn't believe that Choctaw's defensive backs were going to be able to keep up with us. I didn't want to say it, but he might have been on to something after seeing that one. Wide open, Kanajo Thomas. Congrats on that touchdown.
So to be enforced at the with the kickoff. Okay, so we got the extra point. Big left footer in there. Stanley. There's the snap, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. The big lefty, he can put a boot into that. So the Eagles on top, 7-0, 2:28 left in the first quarter. And don't go away, we got ourselves a ball game. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I was recording talking to you here. You heard Kanajo Thomas.
Turn down for what? We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers. We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Back with you. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Eagles on top. 2:28 left in the first quarter. Sponsored by Champion Plumbing. And Debbie Love, one of the best secretaries in the state of Oklahoma, just checked in with us. And she goes, Eagles, touchdown. Love her excitement. She's out having dinner with her husband tonight. James, nice to know you guys. And this kickoff is brought to us by U Sparkle Boutique. Taste of elegance and class. Prices you can afford. And Stanley puts the big left foot into the ball. Again, down to about the 8-9 yard line. Taken by Choctaw. Out to the 20s. The 25 breaks in the middle. Great play. Ray, you got that one.
No fear shown. What a play.
When Ray Maytubby says what a play, ladies and gentlemen, that was a play.
Well, Coach Jones takes a lot of pride in his kickoff team. He wants a lot of fast guys, a lot of guys who are not scared or afraid, to go down and run. And playing on that kickoff or that kick return team, it's a bunch of crazy people out there. It's a bunch of people running full speed, ready to hit each other. So
Did you ever play on the kickoff team, Eric, Ray?
Both kick return and kickoff. I was taking a lot off of kickoff because I guess
they were gunning for
one of the old coaches said I had an attitude about it because I was on everything at the time, but it is what it is.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Maytubby graduated in 2020. Is that right, Ray?
Yes, sir, 2020.
And what a football player he was. That was our first year, I think, live streaming, Colton and I. And to watch him down there lead the Eagles, play football, lights out, hair on fire, kind of aggressive attitude. It was just such a joy to watch. And now he's in the press box, and you're listening to him. He knows what's going on.
Thank you.
It's great fun to listen to Ray Maytubby. So, Choctaw, ball spotted 26-yard line. They got trips down here on the near side, twins up top. Motion, left or right, no, just into the backfield. And there's a handoff up the middle. And nice little pickup of about 7-8 yards there by the Choctaw running back.
Nice little run there for Choctaw, obviously. I think they just got the Del City inside backers just off their keys there. They were a little more outside, you know. Here we go.
Quick out route down here to the Choctaw receiver out of bounds. Big hit down here at about the 41-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
See what the flag is.
Yeah. Against Del City.
Penalty flag is on the Eagles for illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution, right?
Okay, well.
Yeah.
If I know anything about this coaching staff,
that won't happen again.
It won't happen again.
You know, we mentioned to you, there's a lot going on at the beginning of the school year, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of new faces at both schools, both administrators and teachers and coaches. It's always exciting in Mid-Del as we start the new year. And you know, we're really excited about all of our teams, Carl Albert, Midwest City, and Del City, of course. So here we go. We got trips up top for the Jackets. Single receiver down here on the near side. Running back is offset. He does take a handoff up the middle, off left tackle. He's got a little running room out there. He stays inside, brings the ball out across midfield, down to about the 46-yard line. Nice pickup, about 10, we'll call it 14 yards on the play for first down.
See, Coach Jones called the blitz there. He brought 2 backers, so I think that put 5 defenders to rush, but Choctaw ended up, you know, finding a hole. That's the risk you take with blitzing sometimes. There's always a little opening.
Hurry up with Choctaw. There's a quick route, stop route out there. Comeback route, really, down the 45-yard line. Got some blocking. Nice piece of running down the 30-yard line. Breaks a couple tackles out to about it looks like it's going to spot at the 28-yard line.
And Coach Jones is turning for, you know, answers from his linebacker coach, Coach Kelly there, because the linebackers seem to be everywhere right now, and we definitely needed that timeout. So,
okay, so we're gonna take out a timeout in the field. We're gonna take a break to hear from our sponsors. So don't go away. Del City football coming at you on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
John and Ray back with you. Got a sweep right for Choctaw down to about the 20-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down by about 1.5, 2 yards.
Well, it's looking like Choctaw finally has found something to get Del City off their feet, and that's that hurry-up offense. And I'm not sure if it's tiring out Del City, as most of them are playing both ways. A good amount of them are. So, but I know Coach Jones and this coaching staff takes great pride in conditioning for situations like this, but Choctaw is taking advantage of them right now.
There's motion right to left in jet route. It is a handoff out there.
There you get out
nice
there. He
contain,
is.
nice
Beautiful.
contain. In the backfield, he's down about the 24-yard line. Loss of about 4 on the play.
Defense is so beautiful when it's played right. That comes in with that pursuit drill that they do every day for practice. You hate it as a player because all that running, you're sweating, it's hot, the pads and all that, but it's so beautiful when it comes together and you see how that stuff goes. Like you said, Captain Kelty, great contain.
You bet. Ball spot at the 24-yard line. Big down here in the early moments. Got 14 seconds left in the first quarter. 16 on the play clock. We'll see if they go ahead and run a play. And they do. Back to pass. Looking across the middle. Looking in the end zone. And the ball is very nice play by Adama in the end zone. Breaks it up nicely.
Wow.
That'll bring up 4th down. Wow is right, Ray.
I thought that was a touchdown, honestly. I thought Choctaw had us right there. That's a great play by Brady. I heard when he first started making his appearance here on the team, Braylon is what I'm talking about. He was compared to a former corner we had here, Kobe Higgins, who was very aggressive. Not the biggest player, but Kobe would always go up there ready to go with an attitude every single play against some of the best receivers, and Braylon's the exact same way.
So
great play there.
That is so true. So as we move to the second quarter, we got our sideline reporter down there, Tessa. Tessa, take it away.
Yeah, down here on this sideline, I'm seeing a lot of stuff here that I like from Del City. The biggest thing of everything, I believe, is taking away offensive availability. So that means Choctaw's not getting a lot of looks in the run game, especially because that pressure we see from the defensive front for Del City there. And then also, we're seeing our secondary get to work out there. They're breaking up a lot of passes, and they're just not having a lot of options and pushing Choctaw to have to really think on their feet out there. And I think that maybe could be something that creates a bigger separation here for Del City to get out in front.
Tessa, great reporting. And a question for you, Tessa. Wasn't your daddy a football coach?
He is a football coach at Jones High School.
You sound like the daughter of a football coach.
I hope so.
Great reporting down there. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so the second quarter is about to begin. Nice job down there, Tessa. And the second quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve. Choctaw at 405-201-6700 and Del City 405-670-3665. All right, the ball is spotted at the 23-yard line. Oh, we may have had a little motion down there on the top side of the field.
They got him.
And it is against Choctaw. They'll mark off 5.
One thing I noticed before that, the pre-snap was that Del City, they had the backers, the outside backers, they were creeped up along the line of scrimmage a little tighter than they were earlier in the game, and that is because of all these sweeps that Choctaw has been catching them with.
That's a good point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, big down here, big down. We got 4th down and 11, it looks like. Wessel looking downfield. He's going to keep it himself, goes up the middle. He's got some running room. He's down to 15, throws. He does slide down at about the 14-yard line. That will be first down yardage for Choctaw.
Now, with that play, I know the defensive line coach, Coach Brodus, is probably going to be a little upset with his inside guys, his D tackles, because the quarterback keeps stepping up and he keeps running up the middle. So he's going to probably get into his nose tackle and his 3 technique soon about doing a little better on their rush angles.
Hand off to the running back up the middle. A little running room across the 10 down to the 9-yard line. Pick up about 5 or 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down for the Jackets.
Well, here we go. A quick little run there for Choctaw. As you said, brings up a little quick 2nd down, and Del City, man, it looks like it's so many of them out there. It looks like more than 11, honestly, sometimes. Yeah. Coach Jones has so many, it's just everywhere. I like it.
Yeah. Okay, Choctaw brings a bunch over there to the right side. Quad bunch, as a matter of fact.
The whistle.
Whistle, it's going to go against Choctaw. Illegal procedure. Looks like might have had a couple of motions back there. Yeah.
Well, Del City would take that every time, I'm sure, and Coach Corbin's on the field with that little stance that he usually does when he's angry. So he's not happy for obvious reasons, and that brings up, I believe, 2nd down again. Yep, 2nd and 15.
So that tight bunch that they had, that was a quad bunch, Ray. Hadn't seen that look off to the right side yet.
Oh, Choctaw's full of bunches and formations and
stacks,
personnel, all kind of stuff that they'll come out with. Can they execute it is the question.
That's right. The more you have, the tougher it is because you got to memorize all that stuff. Okay, so we got 2nd down and 11. Ball spotted at the 15-yard line. 11 minutes, second quarter, back to pass Wessel. He brings it down, breaks to the outside.
There he is.
Oh, he's got a receiver
how'd he
out there
get
on
that
the
away?
far side.
Wow.
And the receiver scampers into the corner of the end zone for a touchdown.
I got to just give praise to the quarterback. That is unbelievable. He's talking to Jaden Foreman right now. He was sacked. He was sacked by 2 people. I don't know how his quarterback aware. I'm not sure who he watches highlights of, but that's a really good play. How he found him when he was about to go down. I'm thinking it was going to be incomplete or intentional grounding or something, but he got that out.
So I think you call it Mahomes.
Yeah. We can call it a Mahomes. Shout out Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, shout out to Patrick up there in Kansas City. All right, so now let's see. Got the touchdown, got 6 points, and they're going for 2. Motion left to right. Back to pass is Wessel.
Good job by
across
the
the middle. He's got a receiver back in the end zone, and he pulls it in for the 2-point conversion.
That window was so tight, and you know who was covering him? Kananja Thomas was on the coverage. That was a tight window he threw that in. Very confident. I love it. He threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter. He's made up for it in this game, and he's tied. Well, actually, they're actually leading by a point. So, great job by that Choctaw quarterback tonight.
Yep. You know what? That's why he's a good quarterback.
Right.
I mean, most quarterbacks, you throw 2 picks and they're early going.
Done.
Sometimes you just fall under that, but not that kid. He's pretty good. But you know what? So is our Godwin. So we are 10:58 left in the first half. We're going to go to a commercial break, and Choctaw gets back on top, 8-7. Stay with us. Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to
There's the kickoff. And the big into the end zone. That'll come back as a touchback out to the 20-yard line. So it'll be Del City football. 1st and 10 at the 20. 10:53 remaining in the first half. And the score 8-7. Choctaw on top. And that kickoff was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique. A taste of experience and Class T prices you can afford. Let no one dull your sparkle. And I'll give you their phone number next time we have a kickoff.
I know I give a lot of praise to Stanley, who is Del City's kicker, but that was a really good kick there by Choctaws as well. Starting from the 20 is Del City.
Del City comes down, doubles, back offset to the right. There's a quick slant stop across the middle, down to the 25-yard line. Pick up at 5. So nice pass play to start the drive.
It honestly looked like RPO there from Del City. It was a really quick decision that had to be made there from the quarterback, and he got it to the right guy, the open guy. So if anybody's open, he's always the right guy. So nice little pickup there for Del City.
You bet. You know, Ray, I forgot to give a shout-out in the red zone back there to Gregory's Sporting Goods. They're our local go-to sports, and thank you very much for your sponsorship, Gregory's. Okay, empty backfield, back to pass is Godwin. Godwin looking out here. He's got a stop route on the sideline. Flag on the play. Ball out of bounds about the 30-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down.
That was a beautiful throw from Data. He had pressure from his backside, and that might be where the flag is. It might be a hold from there, but a really nice tippy-toe catch, a college-type catch. He got both feet in. That's more of the league-type catch, honestly. So,
hands to the face.
Oh, okay.
So the Eagles are guilty of hands to the face. That'll mark us off a little bit.
That was a good play by Del City. I hate that they had to be taken away from him.
That was great timing. That was pre-designed.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Thing that'll bring up might keep it a first down. It will not. It'll be second down.
Who was it?
With the loss of yardage due to the hands to the face. And here we go. Del City in that 10 personnel.
Trips up top. Godwin back to pass. He's rolling to his left. He's got a receiver out there. He's got at the 20-yard line out to about 23-yard line.
What a tackle.
Nice tackle out there.
I love the throw and catch, but the defensive play was even better. That was a nice tackle there, and not much yardage was picked up. But at least we can say that we got some positive yardage there from Del City, and Coach Madonna still throwing the rock. I love it.
Yeah, nice play out there. Good hands by Jalen Sweet. Sweet, by the way, is now split to the right side, down here on the near side for you. Got trips out here. There's a snap. Back to pass is Godwin. Staying with the pass. He sees a little opening. Up.
Wow.
Come from the backside. And from the backfield comes the tackle out to about the 22-yard line. No pickup on the play.
I know we hate to see it, but I was looking downfield, and there was absolutely nobody open. Dede wanted to throw it, but he couldn't. There was nobody open. Great coverage as everybody in Choctaw secondary was sitting just under a route, or they were manned up with somebody. So that was beautiful coverage and a great job, honestly, by Dede Godwin to hold on to that football and just take the sack and don't throw a pick.
So the big left footer is back in to punt for the Eagles. 9:20 left in the first half. Choctaw on top, 8-7. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast on a beautiful night here at Robert F. Kalsu Memorial Stadium. And there's the big lefty. He's got a line drive. They're just going to let it go.
Yep.
It's an Eagle. It's down, and it goes down to about the 28-yard line where it'll be blown dead. Be Choctaw ball, 1st and 10. Now, a couple things that I wanted to bring up. Now I'll come back to that.
Well, this game has been real interesting. It's been a back-and-forth ball game, as we expect. It's a close one. A lot of defense, but honestly, it's been entertaining from both offenses as well. It's just the defenses have always been able to come up clutch when they have needed to, and I feel like, honestly, Captain Kelty in this second half and later in this, even in this quarter, we'll see. I honestly think that we might see Choctaw's offense crank it up a little bit, so we'll see.
I think so, too. I think they'll try to get some explosive plays in, get some big play yardage, and try to put some more points on the board. But we'll see what they do. Wessel has got his back offset to his left. He's got trips up to the top. 9:01, first quarter, or second quarter, I'm sorry.
Well, they came out in 10 personnel there, and for those who don't know, 10 personnel means 1 back and 0 tight ends, and they had trips to the right, but one of the receivers jumped again, and they'll call that a false start, and they'll go back 5 and make that 1st and 15.
28-yard line, 23-yard line.
It looks like they'll stay as of right now in that 10 personnel look. Expect some motion.
A handoff to the back up the middle. And that's not going to go anywhere, it doesn't look like. Pick up maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
I like that from Choctaw. They're not using a tight end or a fullback or anything, a sniffer or anything like that. They just use their front 5, and they'll just do a little handoff right there, little ends, just right up the middle. Have them hit the B gap or the A gap right there and get a little push, but Del City still strong, and they didn't get much there.
Second quarter brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance, and I told you I'd give you those numbers. Choctaw, 405-281-6700. Okay, Choctaw. And there's a snap, and he's rolling to his right. He's got a little running room. Cross the middle, he's got a receiver, but it looks like it's going to be a ground ball and incomplete.
I can see Choctaw's quarterback has definitely practiced and maybe even perfected that sidearm pass, because if he couldn't get that sidearm, he probably would have got sacked. Jaden Foreman, I know that him and the rest of that defensive line is probably real frustrated how they almost get there and they keep missing sacks. Keep going, keep coming. It'll eventually come up, and it might even come up when we need it most in that fourth quarter. So,
3rd down, 13 for the Jackets. They're going to send trips up to the top. Got the big tight end, going to make quads on the top side. Got single receiver down here on the near side. Wessel snaps and gun. He's looking, got an out route up top. Got a receiver at the 30-yard line. Breaks it inside to about 35, 36-yard line, short of the first down by about 4. Ball be spotted at the 36-yard line.
That missed tackle, it got Coach Jones, that missed tackle first. If we would have got that tackle there, it'd be a difference here with the marker. Now Choctaw has a very significant chance of getting this first down here on fourth down. Here we go.
Everybody at the top side of the screen, every receiver, and back.
Well, watch something. Somebody's going to be going across the field.
That's right.
If I'm the backside outside linebacker here going against the left tackle, well, there's the motion. They go right up the middle. What a play. And honestly, it's not a bad call because that inside has been open all game due to both the D tackle and the nose tackle for Dale City. Not, their rush lanes and their rush angles haven't been necessarily just on point tonight. So great call by Choctaw there just to have a little quarterbacks. I don't even want to call it a sneak, just a quarterback draw right there.
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 42-yard line.
Expect more of that, John.
Yep, you're right. 7 minutes left in the first half. Choctaw on top, 8-7. Choctaw brings twins down here to the near side and trips up top. Oh, I'm sorry. We got doubles out there. The tight end, motion out of the backfield. Got a stop route. Rolling to his right. He's got the receiver over on the right side. And I think he drew the cornerback up looking for the run. Left the receiver open up there. But that's going to be first down yardage.
The quarterback has a lot of, I might be a little biased because I'm a Steeler fan, but he reminds me a lot of Ben Roethlisberger, how he seems to keep plays alive. And it's just, he should be, messing up, but he's still going. And a little handoff there for about a yard.
Yeah, handoff up the middle to the back. The yard or so on the play. Couldn't get by that big front four for the Eagles. Bring up second down and 9. 6:33, first half.
I've been really impressed, and I enjoy watching high school quarterback play that are when they're good because it's just beautiful to watch that quarterback position. It's to see it live for yourself. To watch them fling the football is nice. Here we go.
Back to pass, Wessel rolls reverse out to come into the side, near side. Stops, got a little sidearm that he tried to get out there to the tight end. And a little short, comes up incomplete. So that'll bring up third down, 3rd and 9. Ball still spotted out there at the 45-yard line.
That's great pressure by Del City. Like I said, I know those defensive linemen are probably real irritated. They're coming off, they're dipping, they're swimming, they're getting there, getting pressure, but this quarterback just keeps getting away, and so timeout.
Okay, so we got a timeout, 6:10, first half, 8-7, Jackets on top. Stay with us, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown, Jr. Come join us.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
John and Ray back live with you. Choctaw in gun. You got quads up top. Single receiver down here on the near side. Big play for the Eagles. Big play. 3rd and 9. And they're going to give it to that little pop back out there. And he scampers down the right sideline. There's a flag on the play.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Del City's confused on the sideline. They got hands up and eyebrows raised.
Yeah, I saw that. Jay don't put his hands up for something.
Dead ball, personal foul.
So it looks like you got to mark off personal foul against the Eagles. 15 yards. That'll be an automatic first down. Ball's going to be spotted down here at about the 26-yard line, 28-yard line, let's call it.
Well, here we go.
First and 10, 6:06 left in the first half. Jackets on top, 8-7.
Dale City, they're getting away. Their outside linebackers back up. They're not as tight on the line of scrimmage anymore. Well, here they are creeping.
Hand off to the back up the middle. Had a little running room.
Ball's out.
Recovered by the back. Pick up about 2 yards down to about the 26-yard line. That'll bring up third down about 7.
Number 22, Tavon Johnson. He has made a lot of plays for Dale City tonight. And he might mess around and find himself as a starter, honestly. He's played a lot in this game, but he didn't come out with the first team. But he might as well should have. He's made a lot of plays. He got a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He's made big-time stops in the run game. He made another one there, and he pulled the ball out. We just didn't recover it, but here we go.
Coach Jones said he had significant improvement. Great summer workout.
Okay, oh, goodness.
In the backfield, it looks like it was.
Yep. We've been waiting. It says Aaron Carter.
Aaron Carter. And he gets the sack back at around the no gain on the play, back at the 26-yard line. So that's going to bring up third down and 8. Big down for the Eagles.
Third down, let's get up, let's get loud. Make some noise.
Well, Aaron Carter was alongside that great Dale City linebacking core last year with Jason Smith, and you had BJ, and then there was Aaron, and then alongside with some others. So Aaron's still part of this really good linebacking crew with Tango and others.
And you got the little play action,
outside.
cuts it inside.
Good
nice
play.
job.
What a tackle.
Flanker back on the reverse. Down to the 20-yard line. Still short of the first down by a couple yards. Bring up fourth down and 2.
I know I keep saying it, but Jay Sean McAllister, he was the one who really made that play. He won't get credit for the tackle, but he might as well get the assist in all honesty, because he played contain, and that forced the receiver who came in motion to go back inside, and that's where the rest of the 10 other defenders were, and they made the play. But here we go. Timeout called again.
All right, so we got timeout. 8-7, Jackets on top, 4:17 left in the first half. Stay with us, Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
At the second half, so you could give us your game day
We come from
analysis.
different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian.
In the backfield, but the ball was knocked incomplete by the Eagles.
I'm interested in seeing what the flag was. Maybe I'm blind, maybe I missed it, but from here I didn't see anything, but we'll see. Del City brought a 5-man blitz on that one.
Hold, Ray, against Choctaw.
All right, well.
The flag was on Choctaw for holding, which means the pass was incomplete.
Yep.
So that penalty will be declined, and so it'll be Eagle football.
Well, if you're Del City, Choctaw has had many mess-ups. When it comes to football at times, it's honestly, when you break it down, it's about who can make the least amount of mistakes and who can capitalize on those mistakes. Choctaw has clearly made the most mistakes. They had 2 picks in the first quarter. This is, I believe, their second or third time having a change of the football from 4th down. So I'm just trying to figure out, as a Del City fan, right now we have to capitalize. We have to score. We cannot be down 7 to 8 with that many opportunities.
Trips at the top, single receiver down here, back offset, and Godwin keeps it. He's at 30-yard line. He's at midfield, 40-yard line. He's in midfield. He's down 45, 40-yard line. He's 30 out of bounds down at 32-yard line. Pickup of about 48, 50 yards on the play. Eagles now in Choctaw territory.
Well, the referee tried running step for step with Dede, but he couldn't. He was off by 10 yards, but as he was running, he threw a flag, and let's see what that was. Oh, wow. Are they adding 15 for Del City, or?
Against Choctaw.
All right, there we go.
There goes 15 more.
Well, I just said we got to start capitalizing, and we're getting closer and closer to the red zone, so that means we're going to have to bow up as an offense to get in there this time. But that was a great call and great play by Dede Godwin. This is why they have him at quarterback. He offers that running threat as well as that passing threat as well. Here we go, first and 10.
The red zone brought to you by Sporting Goods, Gregory Sporting Goods, your local go-to sporting goods store since 1981. I don't know if we got a replay on that. Did we show a replay to the Eagle Nation? Okay, great job. Of course, that replay was brought to you by Elite 8. Fine world-class designs, hot new styles. Back to pass is Godwin. He stays on his feet. And, of course, that defensive line had a pretty good rush, I would say, on Godwin that time, as they smothered him back at around the 20-yard line. So that'll bring up second down and 13.
Well, it's going to be hard again. Nothing's changed. Coach Madonna hasn't done it in a while. He's, running the ball up the middle. He's honestly abandoned it a little bit. Choctaw has made their presence felt, and they have sent Del City an early message, and we have received it. We will not be running the ball up the middle tonight.
Second down, 14, 3:29, first half. Godwin takes a snap, back to pass. He's looking across the middle. He's got a receiver, the big man out there, tight end, in the end zone. It's Jadon Foreman, touchdown! Or is it Jadon? Was it Jadon?
It looks like Jadon. That is it. That's Jadon Foreman, touchdown.
As you can tell, we're really excited up here. Beautiful pass play.
It's a mismatch. He's about 6'4", 6'3", 250 versus a safety. It's a big mismatch, and he just dragged him all the way into the end zone. Great play by the Oklahoma State commit, Jadon Foreman. We'll see you there in Stillwater next year.
And Dede could only put the ball in one location, Ray. One location.
He did it.
He did it. All right. So, extra point. The big left footer, Stanley, is on for the extra point. There's the snap. Kicks it. Kick is up. The kick is.
Drills it.
Good. Eagles on top, 14-8. All right, so we got ourselves quite a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. Stay with us. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. 3:17, first half. Eagles on top, 14-8.
Down for what?
I'm just recording talking to you here. Keeper Nigel Thomas.
Down for what? Turn down for what?
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
Live. John and Ray back with you live on that toss to Jadon Foreman for the touchdown. A piece of beautiful work from the pass catch from the quarterback to the slant receiver, tight end. So Eagles on top 14-8. You saw the replay that was done. That replay was brought to you by Triple Elite. World-class designs. The big left footer, Stanley, on for the kickoff. And there's the kickoff. That kickoff was brought to you by You sparkle. And we'll wait here as Choctaw brings it up. Nice gain. He's still on his feet. Nice gain out to about the 35-yard line for Choctaw. Nice return. But that that kickoff was brought to you by You Sparkle Boutique. Ladies and gentlemen, a taste of elegance and class, prices you can afford. Let no one dull your sparkle. And they're over there on 4313 Southeast 29th in Del City, 405. Write this number down, 493-9249. They got a great thing going on over there.
Write it down.
All right, 3:08. Eagles on top, 14-8.
It's been an interesting game again, like I said, 14-8. And I said that Del City needed to capitalize on these opportunities that Choctaw continues to give them free offensive possessions. They don't have to work for it. They keep turning the ball over, things like that. Here we go.
You know, one thing, ladies and gentlemen, every time that we do a scoring replay and scoring recap, Champion Plumbing coming through for us. Champion, I have a few things I'll say about Champion in a little bit. So Wessel hands it off to running back up the middle, pick up about 5 yards out to the 40-yard line. So I don't know if Champion Plumbing is listening, but they picked up title sponsor for the Mid-Del ball games. And I'm telling you, I met the owners of Champion Plumbing, and one of them's a Del City grad. He graduated 30 years ago. He and his wife, Leslie, who went to Midwest City High School. And as a matter of fact, she was classmates, and she was a Palmer with my daughter, Katie. So shout out to Leslie and to Kate. But they brought over 170 water bottles today. Now, in addition to sponsoring, they brought water bottles for both teams. So thank you, Champion Plumbing. All right, Jacket, 2nd and 5. There's a handoff. Nope, keeps it up the middle. Dances around a little bit. Looks like he last surge got close. He's up on the 45-yard line. Looks like the marker's just past the 45. So it'll be short of the first down. Bring up 3rd down and 1.
Well, this is the second time that we've seen that quarterback keep, and I would say we have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first half. I would expect to see it maybe one more time on this possession, on this series, and we'll see it more in the second half for sure because Del City can't stop it.
Sweep out to the left side. Almost a nice back.
Watch it.
Whoop. Oh. Chase out of bounds at the 50-yard line. That'll be a first down. Ball spotted right at midfield, it looks like.
Well, we preached and we talked about it all day. The fans might be annoyed by it, but contain. That's the word. And if we had it right there, Del City would have maybe have gotten a good stop there. But Choctaw, it's their blocking schemes as well. We also got to give it to them. The way that they had these guys in the backfield, these pullers, these guys following them. It's well put together, it's well designed. And that's why it's working. And there's the motion.
So we got quads out here on the near side, which is also the short side of the field. Single receiver up top. And there's a quick route out here. And nice blocking across the middle. Man. He's got a little bit of running room. He's got a lot of running room.
He gets
and he's got a blocker.
Just might
he's
get there.
He's out to the 20-yard line. He's brought down. Game-saving tackle.
Yep.
And then I can't see who it was that made the tackle, but it's going to be inside the red zone, down about the 19-yard line. Of course, red zones are all brought to us by Gregory Sporting Goods, your local go-to sporting goods here in Moore, Oklahoma.
You know you have a good receiver not only when he can catch, when he can run routes, but when he can block as well. That was a great block by one of the Choctaw receivers to spring that big play.
Handoff up the middle, and some good running room. Pick up about 5 yards.
See, Choctaw here, they're getting a bit like predictable when they get like a big play. They're going to run it, but it's like they're just doing it just to balance everything out. It's not like it's a bad thing. It's just they're balancing everything out, and they're coming with something else. On this play right here, I'd expect something, maybe a quick pass, maybe a sweep, maybe they bomb it to the end zone. We'll see, but they're not running the football right here, and you can already tell that from the empty backfield. So watch some motion here as well.
Clock running at 1:10, and there it is.
There's a quick pass.
And the receiver. Ooh. You know, I will tell you, Ray, there is some blocking going on over on that side of the field when that type of play happens. Because he's got 2 receivers in front of him when he steps back, catches the ball.
Right.
Those guys got to make the block on the linebacker in the corner.
Right.
And they're doing it, and they're getting some yardage out of it. So
and
the ball's – go ahead.
Thank you. As a defender, you have to be able to think on your and be on your toes and just think real fast. You have to be able to absorb those blocks, get off of them, and – be in the right place at the right time. You got to be in the right gaps, the right situation. You know, they have to, come on these angles and everything like that just to make things bounce out and contain all those other stuff. So it's hard for a defender, but it's working for Choctaw.
Good point. Wessel took the ball himself.
That's the third time they've ran that quarterback keep.
That little keeper up the middle. He picked up about 4 or 5 yards inside the 5-yard line. Red zone, Gregory Sporting Goods. Thanks, Greg. Okay, so big play. Well, the clock is winding down, and we're 40 seconds.
Is that second down,
Second
Cap?
down and goal. And there's a handoff on the end around. Cuts it inside. He's got running room, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown for the Choctaw Yellow Jackets.
That's just like that. Just like that. It seems as Del City's defense was a bit tired on that drive, and that's a problem. Choctaw, I don't think they were really just going super fast, but they definitely wore Del City out. When you can run the ball, it was probably that big play when they had to run across the freaking field so long. It probably winded them. So it definitely played a part. Good job by Choctaw's offense, and they make this an even closer ball game as they tie the game with 27 seconds left.
That's a great observation. That is exactly right. When you have that long distance to travel, and then you start you hurry up offense, it's kind of hard to catch your breath sometimes. Okay, so 1st and 10. Ball is, they're going for the extra 2.
Oh, wow.
And there's a end around with the back. And he
good
is
stop.
brought down. Very nice stop. Corner comes up. Might have been a safety. I can't see who the number was. But it was a great stop nonetheless. 2-point denied. And so the Eagles and the Jackets remain tied up at 14-14. So we got ourselves quite a ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. Stay with us. Only 27 seconds left in the first half. Tied up 14. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
John and Ray back with you here with Jacoby on the producer. And 20 seconds left, 14-14 in the ball game here. Choctaw kicking off right to left on your screen, north to south, south to north. Light breeze out of the south. There's a kick. It's a good kick down there. It's going to take back to the goal line. He takes it up the middle. He's at 15-yard line, breaks a little outside, 20-yard line, up to about 25-yard line where he's forced out of bounds at about 25-yard line. So the Eagles have the ball, 20 seconds to go. And ladies and gentlemen, you want to stay with us because here's the plan. Okay, as soon as the halftime hits, we're going to go down on the field, and Tessa is going to give us her first half analysis. And, of course, you've heard Tessa. She's awesome. And then after her analysis, we're going to come up, take a quick break, one commercial break, and we got a special Ray and Jacoby show coming up, halftime analysis, while we wait for the band to get in place. And once the band is there, then we'll play the band doing their thing. So lots going on. So stay with us as we move things around a little bit, try to have some fun, and try to do some different things. All right, 20 seconds, 14s. 1st and 10, ball spotted at the 26-yard line.
Well, let's see. Del City tries to take a shot, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised if we took about one or two and then just called it quits after that, just to be safe.
Trips up top. Back to pass.
And the blow it dead.
Play is called dead. Illegal procedure.
Yeah, false start, I believe. That'll bring up 1st and 15, and That definitely will make Coach Madonna question the play call now. Expect maybe a handoff or a screen, or maybe we'll still might bomb it deep. We'll see.
Well, we got a lot of talking down there between the white hats.
Yep. Well, here we go.
That's all right.
Looks like they're about ready.
Okay, so got trips up top. 20 seconds. Adam in the backfield on the right side, offset. Godwin takes a step, hands it off to Adam, like you said, up 25-yard line, breaks outside, 30-yard line, still on his feet, down to about 35-yard line. He got a flag in the backfield, or on this side of the field. We'll see what that's all about. That pickup was about 10 yards, it looks like, although it's going to negate.
Oh, man. Going right back.
Yeah. Ball's going to be spotted back at the 17-yard line. Holding Eagles. Well, timeout?
Well, see who called it. We only got 13 seconds left. I don't expect much to happen from this far back from the end zone, but we'll see. They'll just go ahead and just do something to play this clock out so we can go ahead and get in for halftime and get our halftime festivities going. There's timeout here, and the Eagles will make their appearance back on the field as they wait for their opponents, the Yellow Jackets, and here they come. And that all white and gold. Here we go. It's first and forever for Dale City. Expect another handoff, perhaps a quick screen, maybe a tunnel screen. And another whistle.
Yeah, Choctaw's calling a timeout, looks like, baby.
They don't want to go to halftime.
I don't think so, Ray.
There's conversation. While they conversate, we can do that the same up here. For the second half, I definitely do expect to see more of that that quarterback keep from Choctaw. They have definitely brought it on, but Dale City has shown that they can score as well from their previous possession. So I'm excited to see both of these offenses come out and play football again in the second half. But right now, as we still await with 13 seconds left for this first half to end, Choctaw spreads their defenders out just to be safe.
Always good to see the adjustments that come out with the teams after halftime.
Another
the
handoff
out to the right side. 20-yard, cuts it inside. Adam with some nice piece of running out to about 27-yard line.
Braylon is so quick. He's a different type of running back from what we've had in the past, from guys like Tyus Messner and Jacoby Smith, L.J. Brown, and then he had Jason Smith and Virgil Yates, a quarterback running. He's very elusive and just real slippery. Hard to grapple, hard to tackle. And that brings up second down for Dale City. They'll hand it off again to Braylon. He takes off, gets a block, and he's down at the 50, gets out of bounds. That'll conclude our first half. And Dale City's arguing that we have to do more time on the clock. But Choctaw wants to get back in the locker room as they're running out, and that is the half.
Yep. They just showed it. Okay, so that's halftime. So down to Tessa. Tessa, what's your observation in the first half? Tied up 4 teams.
I think the biggest thing for me here is penalties. You know, week 0 for most teams, both sides, Del City and Choctaw, we're going to see a lot of those penalties need to be worked out. Tonight, that's proving to be an issue for both sides. I think if Del City can control some of those controllables, as Coach Jones always calls it, we'll be able to see Del City come back on top. And I think that's the biggest thing for them to talk about here at halftime.
Okay, well done, Tessa. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick break up here. So keep watching, ladies and gentlemen. We got the Ray and Jacoby show coming up. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
John and Ray back with you up here in the press box. Halftime, 14-14. Jackets and Eagles, a tough game. Here we are, first half, and we're going to watch the bands here in a little bit, but we have a special feature. You're going to have a chance to listen to Jacoby and Ray. That's a new halftime show we got. Without further ado, Ray, over to you, and Jacoby coming at you.
Well, while Jacoby's getting the headset and everything on, I'll take over. Well, he's ready now. Well, Jacoby, based off what we had just witnessed in that first half, what was your favorite part about the game? What has been the most interesting thing about the game for you so far?
Well, the most interesting part to me, Ray, was just seeing the defense. This has been a great defensive game.
Right.
Seeing how they've been battling all game, seeing both sides of the ball. They've been just coming off the ball strong, and you can tell how the defensive line and linebackers, the new addition, is out here applying pressure to Wasso.
Right.
It's giving him trouble, but I must say that Choctaw side is doing pretty great.
I agree.
Especially with Wasso, how he's scrambling, he's making Patrick Mahomes plays on
Yeah.
the field. But I have to give credit to Day-Day as well, as he's doing great as a quarterback. Speed, shortness, but he's killing it right now. So,
What would you say that we might need to clean up as, you know, being on Del City's side, as we have plenty of penalties, and then we have not been able to capitalize on everything with, you know, all the opportunities that we've had from Choctaw. What would you say that we need to clean up the most in the second half?
Most of the second half, I think, to put Del City in the great standings, if they stay and they follow up and they watch out for the trick plays.
Yeah.
I've seen Wasso doing a lot of trick plays, running up the middle and picking up them little bitty first downs for Choctaw.
Right.
So I feel like if Del City watch out for the trick plays and they watch out for what is coming, I think Del City can take this ball game and run away with it.
I agree. Well, as we sit here and we await, as Del City's band and their country, their color guard as well are about to perform, Jacoby and I will be here every single week with the Ray and Jacoby show here at halftime, and we're going to take it back to Captain Kelty real quick.
Okay, great job, Ray. Great job, Jacoby. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the pride of Del City, and this halftime is brought to you by the Vibe Nutrition, where happy, healthy, and taste come together. Healthy never tasted so good, just off Sooner Road, down there between Ted's and the garage. So we're going to take a break. I mean, we're not going to take a break, but we're going to let you listen to the pride of Del City. John and Ray back with you after that delightful sequence by the Pride of Del City marching band under the direction of Sean Johnson down there. Does a great job with those kids out here in the early mornings, and it's just it's so much fun to watch those band kids. So we're going to do a little commentary for about 4 minutes, and then we'll take a break in about 4 minutes. But a couple shout-outs that I want to give, and one of them is a pretty serious shout-out. Earlier this week we had a real tragedy happen in Oklahoma where we lost a police officer. And today they buried that police officer. And so, our hearts and prayers and thoughts go out to that family. And it goes out to all of our police officers, the sheriff department, and, everybody involved with law enforcement. What you guys do, all you gentlemen and ladies do every single day in our community is just amazing. And I can't use a stronger word. It's amazing. Your dedication, your loyalty, your determination and drive, your commitment to excellence. I mean, everything about the police department, and no matter what town you're in, is just it's just legendary. And I don't really have the words to. All of you that are listening, the police officers that are listening, I don't really have the words that can say what I really feel in my heart. But I'm just going to tell you that I appreciate and we appreciate everything you've done for us. And we have our former principal's husband, Gina Hill, her husband, who, by the way, was a Marine gunnery sergeant in the Marine Corps, but now he's the chief of police up there in Langston. And, he does a great job. And all those guys, he's always bragging on them on Facebook, and I always have an opportunity to kind of take a peek and hear what's going on and see what's going on up there. But Guns, if you're listening, I just want you to know that I know today was a tough day for you and the rest of your brothers and sisters in law enforcement, and we've been thinking about you all day. I looked up today, the flag was at half-mast. And I just couldn't. I got goosebumps just thinking about everything you guys do for our community. So that's my shout out to the police. Hearts and prayers go out to the family, especially of Officer Schwartz. Let's see, a couple of quick shout outs. Let me look at some texting here. We like to give shout outs when our fans are listening. I know that that the Bell family is always listening to us, no matter where they're at. As a matter of fact, up there in Minnesota, Miss Bell, she's a teacher of the year, former teacher of the year at our school, teaches biology. She's really cool. Got 2 kids that also teach at our school, and they're the POM coaches, Jessica and Katie. But anyways, Nancy Hooper up there in Two Harbors, Minnesota. Granny Great. They call her Granny Great up there. So, Granny, thanks for tuning in. You're very reliable in watching our Del City Eagles. And we sure did enjoy you when you came down for Jessica's wedding. And I hope we're doing okay for you. And stay warm up there. I don't suspect you got too bad cold weather yet. So, especially since we have 95 degrees down here. But, it's always good to give you a shout-out. And let's see, another shout-out that I want to give goes to my wife, Kim, and my daughter, Kelly, who are back on the East Coast. And here's what's going on back there. And my son's been at sea with the USS Truman Battle Group, and they've been over there in the Ionian Sea lending support to the NATO forces in this Ukrainian conflict. And so he's been at sea for a long time, and he's on his way home. He's a fighter pilot on board the USS Truman, doing a great job for our country, as are all his shipmates and sailors out there in the entire battle group. And so we're thankful that they're on their way to return. He gets to see his daughter that was born in February, and he hasn't seen her yet. And, of course, he gets to see the other 2 girls and, of course, his wife. So it's a very exciting time. And, when we were having these games under the lights and Friday nights and, we enjoy all that's good about this great country, I think it's always good for us to just pause and reflect and just kind of know why it's like this. And the reason it's like this is because we have a lot of brave, tough, and very sacrificing, unselfish men and women who are willing to go keep a fight somewhere else and not here so that we can enjoy the American dream that we all enjoy. So at any rate, Kim, there's my shout out to you and Kelly, and I look forward to seeing Jack when he returns. And one of Kelly's good friends is over on the Choctaw side. I don't know if she's watching the game or not. Maybe Mom is. but her name is Mercedes, and Mercedes is a Choctaw student. So Mercedes Ty, there's your shout out, and go Eagles. All right, so let's see. Ray, up on headset there? So we're going to put Ray on the headset. He and I are going to chat a little bit before we go to commercial break. All right, Ray, so here's let's think about this. So both teams are in there. They're on the chalkboard trying to figure out what they're going to do. We kind of know that the Eagles are going to try to shore things up in the middle because of what's been happening. And you know, as far as the Eagles, as far as the Yellow Jackets, they're going to kind of look for ways to kind of keep Godwin inside the pocket, not let him get any free outside. And what's your observation? What's going on that chalkboard in the locker room? You've been there.
Well, I believe that Coach Jones, first of all, is going to start with the penalties because that has cost us. You know, they're real big on being disciplined, and that's his big thing. That's been the thing before he was the head coach, when Coach Dunn was here, and now nothing's changed. We still have the 5 pillars and all that stuff. Discipline, commitment, toughness, effort, pride, all that stuff. It still plays its role in I'm sure that's what he's going to first. Then when it comes to the X's and O's, the O's and X's of football, they're definitely going to talk about how we can do better with the interior from our defensive line, because Choctaw is definitely going to come out with those quarterback keepers again. Yeah. And they also, as you saw better than anybody, we have the best view in the house. They saw Choctaw continue with those motions that turned into little handoffs and sweeps into big plays and those quick passes. So Del City's going to have to just really adjust to that and get to, being disciplined, staying home, and things like that. And they're going to have to go to the chalkboard, the dry erase, whatever you want to call it, and get that under control. But besides that, I think they'll be fine. And offensively, again, we just have to capitalize on all the chances that the defense has given us. And if we do that, we'll come out on top with this game.
I think also, Ray, we've seen a lot of little short stuff from boom, he hits a quick route, hits a stop route, the comeback and all that kind of stuff. I think that he's probably now going to figure, hey, they're going to be playing tight, playing up on us.
Yes, they are.
So
we're coming.
I think the explosive.
Now let's go to the top. Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it can be pretty predictable at times, or just more not rocket science. Del City's definitely going to come out with probably a tighter set, probably bring their outside backers closer to the line of scrimmage to avoid that again, which when we did that, they stopped doing those little quick sweeps and those outside zones and things like that. But I'm sure they'll catch us with another one. Del City, we're just going to have to stand tall and be disciplined. But I think and just get our minds right with it and be ready to take on these blocks. And again, shout out to Choctaw because they have a really good and not complex but really good blocking scheme, and that helps them a lot. And it's hard to beat that if you're Del City, but I know Del City has a plan for it. They prepared for it since Monday, so they have to execute it now. Yep. And for the second half, and they waited for all summer for this game, and it's right here. So they have 2 more quarters to go play their hearts out for it.
That's right. So we got about 3:40 left in the first, or left in the halftime show. The band was pretty quick to leave the field there. So we're going to go to a commercial break. But before we do, Ray, I got a couple questions, okay?
Okay.
Did you have class today up there at Oklahoma State?
I did have class.
Okay, what classes did you have?
I had statistics this morning.
Oh, boy,
I
stats.
had to get in and get out.
I bet it makes you wish you'd taken stats from Mr. Strongball, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I'd have to do it, but for my major, which is sports broadcasting, I have to do it, and it makes sense why I have to. But I'd rather not, 100%. Here we are, day 3 in the class, and I wish it was the last day already. So, I mean, it is what it is. That was part of the process. I knew what I was signing up for whenever I decided to pay all that money to attend OSU. So, it is what it is.
All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a few commercials here and take a little breather. But thanks for hanging with us here during our halftime show. And stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You're clear for takeoff. You could miss it.
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
Ray back with you. Halftime expires, and teams are back on the sidelines. Score knotted up at 14, and so we got a brand new ball game, and nobody's going away. The bleachers are full, and so this is pretty exciting. I hope you enjoyed the Ray and Jacoby piece that they did there at the beginning of the halftime. That's a new segment that we've put in to help our producer become a broadcaster. He likes to do that kind of stuff, and so we're going to help develop Jacoby as a broadcaster. Okay, so let's go second half, and let me see who's got the second half. The second half.
I'm excited.
See who the second half is sponsoring the second half. So Dynamite Driving, LLC Driving School. Okay, can't get into DPS. Come test with us today. We test 7 days a week. We can test anyone with a valid Oklahoma permit. We offer driver education classes and private drives, several drive test pads. And there is the kickoff. Choctaw, kicking right to left. Del City.
Oh, he returning it. Oh,
can't
no.
Can't return it out of the end zone, I don't think, in high school. Can you, Ray? I don't remember.
I've never returned a punt or a kick in high school, so I wouldn't know. But
I can't remember. So, at any rate, the referee calls it a touchback out there. That'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. Okay, Eagle football. So let's see what the first drive is going to look like for Coach Padana's offense. We saw it last time when they had the ball down there inside the 5-yard line, and 3 of the first 4 plays were pass plays.
Eagles will have a 1st and 10 from their 20-yard line.
Again, that halftime that you saw was brought to you by Vibe Nutrition, where healthy, happy, and taste come together. All right, so here we go. Eagles looks like they got trips up top. Single receiver down here on the short side. There's a handoff. No, it's not. Godwin keeps it up the middle. He's got some running room.
Look at that.
Breaks it outside. 30-yard line. Still on his feet down to about the 35-yard line. Broke about 2 or 3 tackles on the way for a 15-yard gain.
Dede Godwin just brings a different kind of spark sometimes, man. Just Choctaw said that they're going to do those quarterback keeps, and Del City just said that we can do it better. So
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're looking in the mirror. So first down. So nice run by the Eagle quarterback. Nice blocking up front to break him outside. And of course, nice piece of running as he broke inside and then back outside.
Notice how we got Jaden Foreman split out. Oh, wait, excuse me. Nope, timeout looks like already. Maybe, maybe not. Nope.
Play clock hasn't started yet.
I was incorrect. He is not split out wide as a receiver. He is going to be in his stance as a tight end. Here we go. 10 personnel for Del City.
Godwin rolling to his right. He's got an out route down here on the short side. He's got a receiver, number 3. And I think the ball initially was caught at around the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that play was better off not happening. He lost yardage there.
Yeah, Jalen Sweet on the reception.
That was good. And the completion would have been better there, but here we are. It brings up about 2nd and 12 on this new possession.
That's 0. Okay, trips up top for Godwin. And he's got single receiver down here on the near side. The back is offset to the left. And there's the snap. There's a high snap. He's got a receiver across the middle on a slant to the 40-yard line where he's brought down. But and now there's a flag on the play. Choctaw is running with the ball towards the end zone. The play, I think, was called dead. We're going to find out what's going on.
What a play by Dede Godwin.
I know. He got rid of that ball in a hurry, Coach, on that side. He knew exactly where that receiver was going to be.
That's beautiful. He had 2 guys to go to. He got hit and hit hard, so he gets up limpy. He'll shake it off. There's a penalty on Choctaw. Yeah, it seemed like he went down a little awkwardly. We've talked heavy about Del City and their problems, but Choctaw, I mean, we haven't spoken enough about all theirs. If I'm Del City, I'm a little more grateful than I would be to beat a Yellow Jacket right now, because they're pretty lucky that this is a 14-14 ball game and not 24-28-14 or something like that, because
the penalties.
Yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes.
Godwin back to pass. He's got a out route.
Whoa.
Nice pass. I don't know who it was out there.
Omar Brown.
Omar Brown on the reception. That ball traveled about 25 yards down to the 25-yard line.
Ripping that number 7. He's a big, tall receiver. Really, literally looks like Sherrod Davis, who used to wear number 7 as well.
Sherrod Davis.
But it's just crazy. Nice little route there to the outside, and good job there by Day Godwin seeing him and getting it there.
Yep, Day
Another bad
the ball
snap.
by, but he comes back and gets the ball. Going to be a loss of about 10 on the play.
That was the 3rd bad snap of this game from Del City, and we're going to have to stay on top of that for the rest of this game. This game is going to be too close, too crucial for
That's right.
For things like that to hold us back, and then that takes us. What is that? About 6-yard loss, 5 yards?
Yeah, especially after a big play.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it kills you. You had that good momentum. Everybody's excited, and then boom. All right, Godwin back to pass. He rolls to his left. And he's just going to stay with the ball, and he's taken down back almost at midfield. That's a loss of about 14 yards on the play. Ray, big loss.
Big loss.
Out to the 49-yard line.
Well, Del City had, their receivers out running across the field, and Choctaw had everything covered up. Once again, they just ended up getting man-to-man and then sticking with their guys all across the board. But what made it worse is that Choctaw, they brought the blitz, they brought the heat, and they had nowhere to go with that football. And there it is, a sack, and here we go. It's like we make a big step forward and take major steps back, and it kills us at times.
That's
so
right.
Here we go again.
3rd and long. 9:19. You can join us in the 3rd quarter. Godwin takes the snap, back to pass, rolling to his right, looking downfield, looking across the middle. He's got a receiver down 32-yard line, down to the 20-yard line, inside the 20, inside the red zone, down to the 17-yard line, and it looks like it was
Omar Brown again. Just freeing himself up from that Choctaw secondary, and great job by Day Godwin just finding him. That was 3rd and forever. Now we have a comfortable 4th down. 4th downs are never comfortable, but we have one here with it being about 4th and 2 to get to the marker. But we trust Stanley. He's going to come in here and kick that field goal and get us 3 more.
Yeah, how about that? So they're bringing the big left footer in. 4th and 4.
In the past, this would never happen. We would definitely be lining up, trying to get him to jump off sides, going for it, have the whole stadium shaking and praying and holding hands.
Yeah.
Now we can kick a field goal and be comfortable with the 3-point. Well, not comfortable, obviously, but just be comfortable knowing that we can get 3 points via our kicker. And so it looks like we got a timeout.
Timeout, Choctaw.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, well said, Ray. That's exactly right. Those days back 3 or 4 years ago, we knew we were going for it.
Oh, yeah, we knew it.
All right, so wait a minute. So maybe not timeout. Are we? Yeah, we're timeout.
All right.
Players ahead their side. So, okay, break time here. Can't stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
This is Friday Night Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Ball's down, kicks up. The kick is...
Did he get it?
It is good. It is good. A 20-yard field goal.
Imagine that.
20-yard field goal for Stanley. Tack 3 on, 17 total. Eagles on top.
Ooh, we could have used that 4 years ago when we lost by 1 point to Carl Albert. Shout out to Jaffa Wintez.
Beautiful kick, right? Split the uprights. Stanley, a 20-yard field goal for the Eagles. Okay, so while we get ready for the kickoff, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
John and Ray back live with you. 8:17, third quarter. And this third quarter is brought to you by Dynamite Driving, LLC Driving School. Stanley kicking off left to right of the screen, north to south. There's the boot. It's going to go into the end zone and out. Touchback. It'll come out to the 20-yard line where it'll be Choctaw Yellow Jacket football, 1st and 10.
Well, here we go, Del City. They showed their their potential for this second half with that nice drive. But at the same time, it's just always something that kills us. We had three unfortunate situations on that last series that killed us after having 2 big plays. But here we go. It's Choctaw's time to shine again offensively, if that is available for them. We'll see what Del City defense is planning on bringing to them with their halftime adjustments that they made minutes ago. But here we go, 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. Ball spot at 20-yard line. 8:17, third quarter. Wessel in the backfield. He's got quads out to the right, single receiver down here on the short side. And there's one of those quick routes. He's got a receiver up there. Receiver breaks it inboard, down to about the 25-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
Well, Captain Kelty, you called it at halftime. They're probably going to come out with more quick stuff, more short stuff. And in this, eventually, they're going to probably try to catch Del City with a big one. Pop one, over the top.
Yeah, I think you're
with
right,
a big
Ray.
play. So we'll see.
Somebody hurt out there.
Someone's down, probably cramping.
I hope so.
And we'll, it's like Jaden Foreman, honestly.
Yeah,
he's getting up.
You know, I'm going to take this opportunity, Ray. I don't know if you knew it, but we got a new trainer out there. Her name is Sarah Thornton. You can see Sarah out there.
Okay.
Coming to us this year from Guthrie.
Okay.
She is, I've met her. I know her. I taught her in high school, as a matter of fact.
Oh, imagine that.
And watched her. She's just a great lady who really enjoys her job. She really enjoys training some of these young high school kids to be trainers. And as you can see, she's down there with Jadon, and she's all over it to figure out if he's going to be okay. But Sarah Thornton, we are sure happy and blessed to have you as part of our Eagle football team.
Indeed.
Okay, here we go. So we got 2nd down and 6. There's a snap, a handoff up the middle. A little running room. Not much, but a little running room. Maybe pick up about 3 or 4 yards out to about the 27-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down.
When it comes to Coach Jones and his defenses, he always wants it to start. You know, you have to have your interior defense linemen. They got to be tough. They got to be physical. He's always preached on size. He's always wanted size. He's gotten it now. So now he needs these guys to be tougher. And, you know, they're playing both ways. So I can imagine that they're overly winded, but they're getting pushed around by that Choctaw front.
Yeah, good point. Okay, got Trips in there with the back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff on the so he doesn't.
Oh, there he goes again. Oh, he is fast. Oh, my goodness, he's fast.
He's going all the way.
Touchdown, Choctaw.
Touchdown, Choctaw. Quarterback keeper right up the middle.
Yep. That's the 4th quarterback keep, and it was only a matter of time when he was going to bust one. I didn't know he was that fast. I ain't going to lie to you, but he just outran the entire Del City secondary on that play pretty much. And, you know, I know Coach Jones definitely preached at halftime that we have to be aware for that. It's coming. But, again, it balls down to that interior of the defense line and those linebackers. I'm not sure what's going on with if it's miscommunication, if they're lined up wrong, or if they're just getting overpowered and just blocked. But something has to change in the second half, or they'll keep beating us with that whole game.
Choctaw lines up. They're going for 2. No, they're not. They're going to go for 1.
Yep.
Scores,
first time today.
Eagles are up by, Choctaw up by 3. Whoop. Can't do that. We'll see what that does.
And
half the distance. All right, lined up, try it again. Kicker, yeah, that's right. Move up 7 yards there. There's the snap, ball's down, kicks up, and kick is good. Choctaw puts another point on the board. And
just like that.
On the scoreboard, it says 21. So we are 7 minutes into the third quarter. Choctaw comes back on top, 21-17. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we take pride in taking care of our community. When we hit the road, we're fully prepared to solve your plumbing issues. We're family owned, and we are the standard for plumbing service. With a team full of champions, being the best plumbers in Oklahoma is just part of the job. So when we show up, you can rest easy, knowing that whatever the issue may be, we can handle it and make you a happy Champion customer. Contact Champion Plumbing today.
John and Ray back with you. There's the kickoff. And it's taken back at the 1 yard line by the Eagles. He breaks it up the middle. Got a little running room. That was number 1, Kenigel Thomas, the D1 commit. So it'll be 1st and 10 with the Eagles down here at about the 25-yard line. 6:52 left in the game. Or, I'm sorry, in the third quarter. So that kickoff was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique. Thank you, U Sparkle Boutique. A taste of elegance and class, prices you can afford. Let no one dull your sparkle. 4313 Southeast 29th. And, of course, this third quarter is brought to you by Dynamite Driving School. Can't get into DPS? Come test with us today. We test 7 days a week. We can test anyone with a valid Oklahoma permit. We offer driver education classes, private drives, and several drive test packages. Dynamite Driving, thank you very much for sponsoring our third quarter. And U Sparkle, thank you for sponsoring the kickoff.
Well, here we go. Del City marching up to the line of scrimmage.
So the ball coming out to the 40. What happened, Ray? I missed it.
I think it was a penalty flag.
Yeah, must have been. Okay, back to passes Godwin. He's looking down here on the near side. He's rolling to his right. He's being chased. He's got a receiver out here, down here at the 50-yard line. What might be Kenigel Thomas, not real sure. And he breaks across midfield. It is number 1. Kenigel Thomas gets up. And it's going to be a first down. Move the sticks over on the far side. That was a pickup of about 15 to Kenigel Thomas on that one.
Go ahead.
10 yards. Yep.
For all the pressure that Dede Godwin has received in his face all night, he's had to run. He's still making all these great throws on the run, man. And Choctaw is really bringing the blitzes, and they're winning their one-on-one matches with the offensive linemen as well. Del City has to do a better job in pass protection, but our receivers are finding these spots in these Choctaw zones.
And Godwin keeps it around the right side and doesn't find much running room as a little bit of hole, closed up quick. Loss of about 2 yards, a -2, so for Godwin. So it'll bring up second down at 12.
Well, I know we mentioned earlier that with Choctaw running their quarterback, keepers, Del City, that we can do the same and we can do it better. But I might have lied because Choctaw scored off of theirs, and it was a big one in Del City. We have to go, counter that and do the same.
Yep.
And mirror it with a touchdown and a score here. Oh, quick pass from Godwin. It was hot and a drop.
You're looking for Jalen Sweet across the middle. Third down for the Eagles.
Jalen Sweet, a very fast individual. Watched him as a freshman develop into what he is now. He's definitely getting his shine and getting his number called often and early in these football games, and that brings up a third down for Del City.
Play clock. They'll reset the play clock. What's going on here? Somebody calling time. Let's see. Oh, Choctaw's calling timeout.
Okay.
Okay, Choctaw timeout. We'll be right back. Keep watching. We got ourselves a ball game. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while. You could miss it.
John and Ray back with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We got 3rd and 12 for the Eagles. The ball 49. Back to pass is Godwin. He is rolling to his left. He's got a receiver across the middle. It's Nigel Thomas again at the 20, 10, 5, and touchdown Eagles! A 50-yard
Wow.
pass catch. And we got a...
Somebody hurt. There's two players hurt for Del City and then one for Choctaw, but Kanandra Thomas high-stepped his way into the end zone for his second touchdown. Just beat his man. Was just faster than him there on the route. Got away from him. And there it is, touchdown Del City, just like that.
So it looks like we don't know what's going on out there, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're gonna stay with you. We're going to take the camera off and put it down in the end zone until we figure out what's going on with these players at midfield here. We hope that they get up. We hope that it's just sometimes cramps aren't that simple, but in the big scheme of things, it's minor compared to things that could happen. So,
right.
So we're. Looks like they're.
On a more positive note, though, Del City, Coach Jones, he, as I mentioned earlier, I believe in pregame, Del City has been wanting to be able to air it out more like we were able to at one point. And Coach Madonna, I have never seen him call more pass plays in the game than I have today. And I've known Coach Madonna since I was a freshman in high school and I'm a junior in college. So, and that's just saying something. He loves that running game. He's always stuck to it. It's been our bread and butter. But as of right now and in this ball game, he saw something in that Choctaw defense and in his offense in itself that gave him confidence that we can do this. Day Godwin is the answer, and another touchdown there for Kanandra Thomas.
You bet. Okay, so the two players, one from Choctaw, one from Del City, have gone to their respective sidelines, and so we hope that they're going to be okay. Stanley on for the extra point. Ball's down, kicks up, and the kick is good. So tack another point on there for the mighty Fighting Eagles, and we are on top, 24-21, up by 3. So stay with us. We're going to take a commercial break. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Turn down for what?
I was recording talking to you here. Nigel
Turn
Thomas.
down for what? Turn down for what?
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
John and Ray back live with you. Jacoby on the computer here, being assisted by intern Nathan Britton. And Eagles left to right of screen. The big left-footed kicker gives it a boot. Going to the far side, hash mark, about 7-yard line. Breaks to the outside. Got a little running room out there before he's brought down about 25-yard line. Pick up about 15 or so on the play, on the return. So the Choctaw Yellow Jackets down 24-21, 5:31 left in the third quarter. And by the way, that kickoff was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique. I've said it a few times, a taste of elegance and class prices you can afford. Let no one dull your sparkle. And of course, third quarter, this is brought to you by Dynamite Driving. And both of you, we appreciate your sponsorship in this game. Without you, we can't bring this broadcast live to homes all over Del City and really all over the world. We had one time, we had somebody tune in from Germany. So, all right, here we go. Choctaw empty backfield, trips down here, and there's a handoff on the jet route around the left side, and it is brought down.
Looks like that was Tango McCulley there on that play, I believe so.
Tango, I think, is new to us from, he come from John Marshall.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Haven't said his name too much tonight, but I'm sure, yep, there it is. It definitely will change over time as he is a force to be reckoned with for this Eagles defense.
2nd and 14.
Notice that there is nobody over the middle, so hopefully that, Choctaw doesn't catch us with that quarterback, that quarterback keeper.
You're right, Ray. That's exactly that lineup. That's right. And especially now they bring those receivers outside.
Yep.
Outside the numbers. He's back to pass, and he's looking. He's got a deep route. He's got no receiver. And there was a couple receivers in a close. Back out of the backfield was close. I think he was intended, but incomplete. 3rd down, 14.
And that might end up being the key. That worked very well right there. There was nowhere for Choctaw's quarterback to run, and Coach Jones played man in the back end all across the board, and we were able to stick with all of them and force him to get a quick ball out of his hands really quick. And as it showed right there, it was incomplete. So here we go, 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and long.
Looks like a timeout, I think, on Del City.
Okay, that's timeout from Del City. So 4:38 left in the third quarter. Eagles on top, 24-21. Stay with us. Keep watching Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us, being the best is about helping our community when they need us most. It's about giving our all on every play and every job. Being your hometown champs means being part of a team that succeeds together. So every time you call, you get nothing but our best. And that's what makes us Champion Plumbing.
John and Ray back with you. Choctaw lines up, trips out here to the near side. Back to passes, and he takes it up the middle.
Oh, my goodness.
He's pretty good.
Oh, my God.
He breaks quite a few tackles there, brings the ball up to the 40-yard line. He is a running back when he has the ball.
Yeah, he broke about too many tackles there, and Coach Jones is mad. I know that tackle circuit is definitely going to be the key on Monday whenever they get back together, because that right there it just showed it. Really talented quarterback Choctaw has on their team, and explaining it makes sense why they were competing in a state championship 2 years ago. And good stop there for loss of 1.
Handoff on the jet sweep out to the right side there. Loss of 1, like Ray said. That'll bring up 2nd down, and
whole lot of whistles going on, and there's another one.
Referee, it's an injury timeout.
Okay.
So I tell you what, we are going to go ahead to a quick commercial break. Stay with us. Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
John and Ray back with you. Pop pass, screen pass across the middle to big tight end. That didn't go anywhere.
That's the second screen pass that Choctaw has ran tonight. And that's the second time that it was railed and sniffed out really well by the Del City defensive line. And I can tell that they really practiced that, and it's a big deal to know how to read and react to those screen passes. And another Choctaw injury. This is their fourth injured player on the ball game tonight. And with that, take another break within the two teams. Hoping that he's okay. Looks like cramps again. Yeah, it definitely is. Hydration will probably be one of the top things that they go over, along with fixing the penalties next week.
What?
But
you know what? Just a thought occurred to me. You talk about hydration. Again, a shout out to Champion Plumbing. Those guys today, or yesterday it was. No, yeah, yesterday they brought 170 water bottles for both teams. They're in boxes down and below the bleachers there. So I got to get those to Coach Jones and then over to Choctaw on Monday, which I'll do.
Definitely.
Yeah, tough night tonight. It's pretty humid out there.
It is. Sitting here awaiting the arrival of both teams back to the line of scrimmage, but Choctaw still has a player down dealing with his seems to be cramps at the moment as they're stretching him out, but here come the Yellow Jackets back on the field.
Yeah.
Going to surround their perhaps just hurting, not injured teammate.
Observation, Ray, I want to share with the Eagle Nation. As I look out there, and I've spotted like 8 or 9 of our teachers. And, you know, that is another thing that's very impressive about this high school is the teachers, you know, they work hard all day and they teach, and then many of them come out and support these kids on Friday night, not just in football, but they go to volleyball and softball. I see them there all the time. I do a lot of the announcing and very supportive. And so, you know, shout out to all the teachers, other coaches. Coach Hatchett, the basketball coach, he's up here running the game clock, and others that, as I look around, administrators, all the administrators are here today. You know, we had a big turnover in administrators, so I guess it's appropriate right now and a good time to welcome Principal Gillian, who's our new principal. Mr. G, doing a good job. And, of course, I think former Principal Gina Hill has been spotted. She might be here, and I know her husband's home watching it on the internet. So, anyways, she had a great long run as principal of Del City High School. Did a lot of great things for a lot of the kids and a lot of the families. You know, dream big dreams. She kind of made a lot of those dreams come true. And,
shout out Miss Hill.
Shout out to Miss Hill, that's right. And Mr. B.
Mr. B.
You remember Mr. B?
I'll never forget him.
Never forget. He's a good man, I'm telling you. We miss Mr. B. Mr. Crawford moved up into his office up there.
Good. What is her?
Yeah, you're right. All right. Okay, so it looks like we got the field right back in play condition. Eagles are coming out. It's a big down, obviously. Every down is a big down.
Yeah, it is.
So close like
especially
this.
in this game. Yeah, there you go.
Especially when you pick up third down. Those are the big downs. So 3rd and 13. Wessel brings trips to the line on the near side. He's got twins up top.
Here we
got
go.
Motion from the flanker out on the left side, and he lines up in a stack. Okay.
Ooh, finally got him.
Yeah,
finally
well
got him.
said. Finally got him.
It's only a matter of time. You just got to keep bringing it. Hit them early and often, and you eventually get there. Sacks come a dime a dozen. It's hard to get them, but, you know, it's just situations sometimes that you just get so close, but he finally got there, and that's number 1 on top of many for Jaden Foreman.
And assisted by Tango. Tango was right there, too.
Yes.
You know, your observation that Tango's name is going to be called more and more. I was getting ready to launch on Tango there because he's right with Jodon. So
Yeah, he is.
all right, so here we go. 4th down and
Wow.
long.
I'm sure he'll punt it, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I think that's the first Choctaw punt of the game. That's why we haven't.
Punt.
Yeah.
Good punt.
Oh, you guys
down
going
to about the 21
definitely
yard line.
favor Choctaw.
So a good stop for the Eagles of Del City. So as we await the offense coming onto the field, the ball's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. So let's set the stage. 2:44 left. Eagles are on top by 3, 24-21. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 21-yard line. So, Ray, this is a pretty important drive. You know, if we can get together a nice little drive, knock some clock off.
Yep.
You know, and go into the 4th quarter with at least 3 points. You know, that's builds a little bit of confidence.
Indeed, indeed. So here we go. We're going to come out here and see what Del City can do on this next series, and hopefully it's just come together with another touchdown pass, or you know, just a touchdown in general, as we had a beautiful one, I believe, on the last series with Kananja Thomas with the long touchdown.
Adam offset to his right. He takes a hand off, and he's
Watch
going to
it.
stuff
Oh,
on the
wow, my goodness. Did you see
the
that?
right. He's a little bit open field. 30-yard line. So it's 40-yard line, down the sideline, 50-yard line, down the 40-yard line. He is run out of bounds. That was a pickup of 40 yards.
Braylon Audemont like I said, he's a little different from how our running backs used to be, where they just go straight downhill and run over people. This man was supposed to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage for 2 yards, but he made negative 2 yards into a positive 40. Great job there by Braylon Audemont.
Eagle sideline jumping around. Eagle fans up and down. And a lot of excitement going on. Eagles line up trips to the top. Got a single receiver, sweet down here low. There's a quick pass out there. Ooh, that's going to be close.
Incomplete.
I think it was forward.
No, that was not.
Yep, 2nd down. So 2nd and 10.
Pass intended there for Demarion Turner, and Youngin, he's a sophomore. Listed here, and
Sweet comes out to the sideline here, so we'll see what's going on with Sweet. Coach is talking to him. Single receiver, Nigel Thomas is Nigel is down here outside the numbers. Godwin. Whoop.
Got him. Ah!
Whoa.
That's
a big man.
77, big boy.
He says that. He goes that way. Look at he says, it's that way,
I like
Blue.
it. I like it.
Oh, man.
Well, we get
we haven't said much about that line. You got a pretty good old line out
Yeah,
there.
we do. They're
Holy
tough.
cow.
They're tough, and they're meeting their match tonight with these big boys from Choctaw, and they're holding their own at times. And here we go.
Back to pass. Looking across the middle.
Another one.
He does have Thomas down the sideline. A beautiful pass. Pitch catch. Godwin to Thomas. Pickup of about 30 yards down to the 30. I'm sorry, down to the. Where are they spotting it? The 7-yard line?
I can see some Choctaw people begging and pleading for offensive pass interference, which honestly, if it did get called, it wouldn't be the worst call on the planet, because Kananja did. It's when you extend that arm that gets him at times, but it's a good no call for my bias, and it was a good big play there. They got one, man, just doing his thing again over the top.
We're in the red zone, and Godwin takes it
he
himself.
kept it.
5-yard line, still on his feet, down to the 4, still on his feet, down to the 3-yard line. So red zone I don't know, did you play the replay on that one? Okay, so we had the replay brought to us by Triple Elite. And we're in the red zone. So Gregory out there, you and Joel at Sporting Goods down there in Moore, your local go-to sports since 1981.
81.
Second down and 3.
Years. Wow. Here we go. Second and goal. And Del City brings in, I'm not sure what they call it, heavy, bear, whatever you want to call it, but they got everybody back there.
Single receiver on the far top. And there's a handoff up the middle.
They got that. Touchdown.
Like
Give it to us. They got it. Touchdown. Looks like it was. Yep. Turner. He got it.
Put him in the backfield. He gets the touchdown. Good job.
The play calling. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Coach.
The play calling from Coach Madonna this evening has been very good, man. It's just been so fun to watch this offense tonight, and I just haven't been. The run game is always the most entertaining thing about us to watch when it comes to Del City football, and then you have those times where we'd have those big plays with Virgil and Jacoby and Quinlan Ganther, things like that. But tonight it's just been, we have definitely dominated through the air, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, boy, is it ever. So the extra point by Stanley was good. And so the Eagles are on top 31-21 now. We got 1:32 left in the third quarter. But just a couple of observations. If you notice, that surge off the line of scrimmage down there inside the 10 by the offensive line was big.
Yeah, it was.
So yeah, they had Choctaw front four on their heels, and some fancy running by Turner. In addition to some great drive, keep those legs moving. Got the touchdown. So Eagles are on top 31-21. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break. Waiting to kick off. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
And act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others. Join the fight.
Okay, John and Ray back with you. Eagles on top, and Stanley, the big left footer, puts a boot, and he drives this one back into the end zone. Touchback, Choctaw. Ball come out to the 20-yard line. Okay, so 1:32 left third quarter. A couple things that we want to catch up on. First of all, that kickoff was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique, a taste of elegance and class, prices you can afford. That scoring recap that we showed you, but Champion Plumbing, don't settle for less. Call for the champs. And back in the red zone, of course, Gregory Sporting Goods helped us out anytime we put the ball inside the 20, and we give a shout-out to Gregory's. And I know that that Jacoby showed you guys the touchdown again and the big plays as we move down the field. Triple Elite brings those instant replays to you. Fine world-class designs and hot new styles. Triple Elite. All right, so here we go.
Here comes that Choctaw offense lined up against our Del City defense. Here we go. The Eagles come out in a four-man front. This is their first time coming out with four men on the line of scrimmage. Ooh, blown right off the ball.
Yeah, a little halfback sweep or halfback pass.
Number 6, Aaron Carter on the tackle.
So that was a nice return, a good cut back inside, but a good play by the defensive back, Aaron Carter. Open field tackle. Pick up about 8 yards on the play. On that halfback pass or that end around pass, they were looking downfield. Everything was covered on the right side. They were all outside the hash mark on the far side of the field. And here we go, that little quick route out here. This time, number 7 says, not so quick. Omar Brown quickly gets up there and makes the stop.
Just like that, it's third down, and not it's just really good defense there by Del City for the past 2 plays. And here we go, Choctaw coming out here.
It's a fast-paced game, even here in the third and fourth quarter, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's intense, too.
Yeah, it is. It's a good ball game. Great opening game. I hope you're staying with us there, Eagle Nation, and those of you in Choctaw that have joined us. Hope you enjoy the broadcast.
Uh-oh, bad snap.
The ball's on the ground. The ball is on the ground, and
we got it.
That's a Eagle football.
Oh, my goodness. And Coach Jones is shuffling up and down the sideline.
So we got 47 seconds left in the third quarter. The ball's going to be spotted at the 21-yard line. Eagles take over on a turnover fumble by the quarterback, Wessel.
This game is very intense, very impersonal. Both head coaches, Coach Jones and Coach Corbin of Choctaw, they went to high school together. They played together as high school teammates. And if you don't know, if you haven't followed Del City long enough, Coach John Corbin also was the head coach here in Del City in 2016 for that 2016 season. Then he ended up leaving, going with Choctaw, and ever since then it's become more of a rivalry, more of a personal game for both two teams.
That's a good point. There's a handoff up the middle. A good running room there. Tango McCauley in the backfield. Gets about 5 yards.
Dede Godwin was hit and hit hard.
Second down and 5 for the Eagles.
I'm sorry. Dede Godwin was hit and hit hard after that play, and he was arguing with the referee because he wants a penalty. Knocked his mouthpiece straight out of his helmet and his mouth, but he's all right. Here we go. Lining back up.
Trips up top. Single receiver, which is Kenigel Thomas down here on the short side. Godwin back to pass. He's looking for Kenigel in the end zone.
Oh, he did it!
Makes the catch, and the referee gives arms up, touchdown, Eagles. That was without a doubt.
4 or 3 for Kenigel.
That was without a doubt one of the finest pass catch that you see here on a Friday night. It could only go in one place, and Kenigel reached up, hands, ball there, touchdown.
What a throwing catch. Like you said, you already took it all out of my mouth. What a throwing catch. Dede Godwin, he's like that. He has shown us today he is very much the obvious man to be the starter here for this game tonight, and there goes the extra point.
The extra point's good.
Well, it booted that ball.
Okay, so big play for the Eagles here, and they scored 38-21 on top. 4 seconds left. We're going to go to a commercial break. So when we come back, we'll be fourth quarter time pretty soon. Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
John and Ray back live with you for the big left-footed kicker, and he kicks a squib up the middle, and it's caught at the 26-yard line. Nice return by the Choctaw up man, out to midfield, pick up about 20 yards after catch.
Well, here we go. Del City has definitely answered the call, and Choctaw,
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end
Uh-oh. Well, there go the fours. They up.
Okay, before we go to a commercial break, we're going to go down on the sideline. We've got Tessa down there. Tessa, 38-21, Eagles on top. What are you thinking?
I love the way that this Del City defense is kind of their momentum leader here. I think that kind of sets them apart from other teams. There's a couple keys going into this fourth quarter, I think, that are going to be very important for Del City to stay on top. They got to keep performing on those third downs defensively. Going into that first quarter there, I think they did a great job at that. So I think we're going to have to make sure it's all strung together, both our secondary and that defensive front, in order to stay on top of this Choctaw offense.
Great commentary. Thank you, Tessa. Back up in the booth here, John and Ray. We're not going to be able to go to a commercial break here. We're going to go back to the field as we start the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter brought to you by Tinker Federal Credit Union, largest credit union in Oklahoma, serving members online in areas around Tinker Air Force Base. And that kickoff again was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique. So here we go, ball at midfield. Here goes Choctaw. Wessel is in gun, empty backfield, motion, no handoff, looking across the middle.
Oh, he wanted to go up the middle.
Got a deep receiver.
Oh, I got it! Just like that. Oh, man, just like that.
That big tight end used his big body to
Wow.
kind of move, kind of take up some space out there, and he makes a nice reception.
I think it was
Takes
that
it in for a
Omar.
touchdown.
Yeah, I think it was Omar Brown on him, and I can tell Omar Brown's disappointed in himself, but I can tell by his body language he's not letting it really affect him. So that's really good. I'm pretty sure he's going to come out in this next series and raise hell. But something happens, a penalty.
Personal foul.
Okay, touchdown does count. Well, that is tough. Just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Honestly, it's no surprise because for some reason it's just Coach Jones has always said it. Whenever we do great, do good, whatever the case may be, we always do what he called over celebrating, and then someone like he claims that we lose focus, and he might be correct because it's always something after we get a big play or a touchdown or something. Something always happens to counter it, and just like that, Choctaw one play touchdown.
Extra point. There's the snap. Ball spotted. Kick is up, and the kick is
Just like that.
good. So put another point up there for the Jackets. That puts it at 28. So the Eagles on top by 10. 11:49 left in the fourth quarter in the ball game, and we're going to take a commercial break. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm gonna give Godwin his praise still. He's throwing the ball.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
All right, well, here we are back live. Ray Maytubby alongside Captain Kelty here. And Choctaw just had a one-play-in score for a long touchdown. And here we go, Del City to receive just like that on the kickoff.
Fourth quarter brought to you by Tinker Federal Credit Union. They got a lot of good programs going on over there for you high school seniors. A lot of concurrent, a lot of available tuition-free credit hours. Dean Stoddard over there in the engineering, math, and science, along with Travis Hurst. They have some onside kick.
Oh, wow. And we picked it up.
And we picked it up and recovered. And so the ball's going to be spotted at the 48-yard line. Eagles, good field position as they move in the fourth quarter here. That kickoff was brought to you by U Sparkle Boutique. I've said their name quite a few times here. That's fun. especially when it has to do with our kids. A taste of elegance and class, prices you can afford. Let no one dull your sparkle. And we appreciate that.
Well, here we go. That Dell City offense getting ready to set up again. It looks like they come in with their traditional 10 personnel set, which they've been in all game.
There's a handoff up the middle.
Ooh.
A nice nice effort up the middle. Adama maybe. Might be
I think that's Tango.
Tango.
Seemed like he got a lot more than 1 yard, but that's ultimately all he ended up with.
That's right.
Second down coming up here for that Dale City offense.
2nd and 9. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Maybe not. Play clock.
Almost got him there.
45. New play call in by Coach Madonna. Trips out here on the near side. And Godwin taking it up the middle.
Up the middle.
A little bit of
nice push.
Choctaw medicine. Good effort out to pick up about 4 yards for Godwin.
Good job with that late push by the offensive line to help Godwin get some more yardage. I think that really played a significant role in that. And now it makes this third down a little more doable, as it's about 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for Dale City.
Dale City getting a play call in from the sidelines. We have Nigel Thomas split out down here on the near side. Inside flanker on the hash mark. Single back. So we got doubles arrangement. Adama in the backfield, or it might be Tango. Can't see the numbers. Coach Madonna doesn't quite like what he sees, or Coach Jones. So
nope, timeout.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. Timeout. Dell City. Stay with us. Dell City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The Earth is 70% water. And 30% land. But the entire sky belongs to us.
Back live. Godwin. Sack.
That was 3rd and 5. Loss of 5. Back to the 50-yard line. So it'll bring up 4th down, about 10. Call it 11.
Well, Choctaw down here by 10, and that was exactly what they needed to force a punt from Dale City to get their offense back out there. Do I think they'll come out and run one play and score again? No, but never say never. They're going to have to come out here on offense again and get something going quick. Not really quick because they have plenty of time, but they are down 10, and I'm sure they'll want to get a lead, and they'll have to score twice to do so. So here goes the punt from Dale City, getting a guy out there late. Stanley, the left-footed.
Oh, he got it away. Good. What a punt. Down to the 5-yard line.
Stiff arm, oh my God.
So we'll see what that brings us. Player down at 10-yard line. Ball carried out to about the 15-yard line, it looks like.
Another player down, as you mentioned. I hope it's a cramp. We sure do hate to see injuries, but pain is part of football. Hurt is part of it, but injuries suck. Here we go. Choctaw and Dale City go to their respective sides to discuss what's going on in this first play of the new series.
So we're waiting for injury timeout on the field. A couple more things to talk about with the with Choctaw and with Del City. First of all, whoa, pretty loud. First of all, Choctaw brought a good crowd tonight. I'm looking over at their student section. It looks like it was construction worker night or something because they're all decked out in all their different vests, different colors. And that's always fun to see how the other teams come and support their team, and the student body section particularly. And and of course, Del City, this is one of the best crowds, Ray, we've had here. You know, that's one thing. Del City, the community Del City, they support this football program. They support our high school. Yep. I'll tell you that. All right, we're back with you. 9:25. It is 4th down. There's the snap, and there's the kick. It's high.
I notice we have a replacement punter. Oh. It's not Stanley this time. I think that is Jerome Simon.
Oh, boy. Let's see where 82 is down there.
I hope he's all right, but
yeah.
Okay punt there by Jerome.
Ball's blown dead down here at about the, 17, 18-yard line.
Well, here we go, 1st and 10 upcoming for Choctaw. We're going to see their high-flying offense and then Del City's defense. It's kind of crazy to me how it was 7-8, 14-14, and we were preaching about how this has been defense. These teams need to capitalize on it. But these offenses have definitely taken over the game in the second quarter. Del City once again comes out with their 4-man front. And here we go. Nobody up the middle as well.
There's the snap. Rolling left is Wessel. Looking across the middle. He has a receiver down there out at the 30-yard line. Breaks free of the tackle out to about the 34-yard line. That's first down yardage. So it'll be first down at 10. The game clock at 9:03.
8:59 left to play, as you just mentioned. Here we go, quick pass.
Nice
my
play.
Goodness.
Who came up on that one, Ray?
I think it was Kanigel Thomas, but I could be mistaken. And I am mistaken. That was not Kanigel.
That's sweet.
That was DeMarion Turner.
Oh, Turner. All right. Nice come up for the big rack and tackle.
That might make Choctaw think maybe a little more or a little differently about calling that play, but it has worked for them over the course of the football game, but just not there. But here we go. Choctaw coming out.
2nd and 14. Ball's at 30-yard line. Russell got back to offset to his left. And he hands it off to him.
Oh!
Stuffed. Ray, you got that one. Who
I think that was Tango. There we go. We said we say his name, and there he goes, making his presence felt. Just like that. Del City known for having really good backers, known for having really good defensive linemen, known for having really good secondary players, known for having a great defense, and it shows right there 2 plays in a row. Here we go, bringing up 3rd down.
Okay, 3rd down. Empty backfield, trips up top.
They're about to bring it. Del
Wessel
City.
back to pass. He's got looking out here. He's got a cross route, and he's got some running room down here, 50-yard line. And
that was honestly a nice call.
Yeah.
Just a quick little drag across the middle. I have mentioned a couple of times that we have both picked up on it. There has been nobody over the middle for Del City. No backers have been over there. They've been split out to the outside. Both of the inside backers have. And, I mean, it's just it doesn't get more simple than that. There's nobody there. Put somebody there, and they run a little drag route. Good for a 1st down.
Wessel rolling to his left, looking downfield, looking deep down the middle. There are a receiver down there.
Incomplete.
A nice play. Got double coverage back there at the 5-yard line. Really good play by our defense. Ball incomplete.
Yeah, threw it into what turned into double coverage. Good play there by the safety coming over to help out Jalen Sweet here, who was on an island by himself. But I think even without the extra help from the safety, he would have been just fine. And that brings up 2nd and down for the Choctaw Yellow Jackets.
2nd and 10. Choctaw lines up with doubles up top, inside the hash. Got trips down here, outside the hash. Wessel by himself in the backfield. Takes a snap. He's looking across the middle. And, flag on the play.
Man.
We'll see what that's all about.
I think we've seen flags thrown just as equally as we have seen the pigskin thrown tonight. There's been a lot of penalties. We'll see who was on this time. Illegal touching. Oh, okay.
That'll push it back 5 yards. Replayed it down.
Both teams, it's week 1, or week 0 technically, so I understand you're coming off fresh off some scrimmages. You haven't played anybody really for real that really counts, really matters. And these penalties are definitely showing, as it usually does for high school, college, and professional teams in week 1.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. These teams will be much more crisp as the season goes along.
Oh, definitely.
You bet. Yeah, this is kind of like a second scrimmage, isn't it? But not really.
Oh, yeah, this counts.
This one counts. All right, empty backfield. We got a single receiver way up top, and he's going to keep it.
You got to hit him. Helmet is rolling across the field. It's an Eagle helmet. Somebody got it knocked off, and he is down, too. No, he's sitting up. He'll be all right. It's been interesting, this game. It definitely has. Choctaw slowly driving down the field. Oh, I think it's Kenandra Thomas, who had his helmet rocked off.
Yeah, he's got to come out.
Yep. He's a little
woozy.
a little winded or something.
Yeah.
Well, Choctaw, they ready to go. They're all set.
Of course. Yeah, they're down by 10. They're ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah Thornton taking good care of Canigel as he walks to the sideline here. It looks like he might be okay, we hope. Okay, so Choctaw with a 3rd and 5, big play.
Well, with it being 3rd down and Canigel being out, we'll see if they attack his replacement here for this one play.
Good point.
Oh, goodness. And they didn't even have to. 1st down from the legs.
Yeah. You bet.
Of the quarterback.
He broke 2 tackles.
Still Wassel.
He broke 1 in the backfield, and he broke 1 upfield. That's a good quarterback right there.
Yeah, very talented individual with his arm and his legs. His decision making, well, as a high schooler, of course, it'll be questionable at times, but he's definitely confident in his arm and in his abilities.
Back to pass. He's looking downfield.
Ooh.
He's got somebody in the corner of the end zone.
Oh, he caught it.
I'm sorry, not in the corner of the end zone.
Touchdown.
Right there at the flag. The marker.
Maybe.
And let's see.
I haven't seen the signal. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay. They got it.
All right. So.
All right. Here we go.
The Jackets come roaring back. Pretty much 80-yard drive. 5 or 6 minutes or so. Bring the score up to 34.
Oh, my goodness.
Extra point will put them within 3.
Yep. Just like that, Del City's going to have to, continue to keep their foot, on the throats of Choctaw, but they've lifted it over the past few series and possessions, definitely. But here we go with this extra point from Choctaw.
Ball's down, kicks up, and the kick is
perfect.
No good.
Oh, my.
No good. Kick is wide.
That's going to cost them. I feel like it's going to cost them.
That brings our score now to Choctaw 34.
So with that,
it's going to get you,
margin
Choctaw.
is 4 points. Of course, the reason they wanted that extra point was to bring them within 3 field goal range.
Indeed.
So,
they have a good kicker, too.
So we're going to go ahead, take another break, wait to kick off. Stay with us, 38-34, Del City on top. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When I'm flying, I put my helmet on, my visor down, my mask up. You don't know who I am. Whether I'm African American, Asian American, Hispanic, white, male or female. You just know I'm an American Airman kicking your butt. I'm General C.Q. Brown Jr. Come join us.
John and Ray back with you, and Jacoby on the computer there producing this game. 6:06, left to right on your screen, north to south, and there's the kick. Good kick by Choctaw. That's going to go into the end zone. Nice job. Got height and distance. Ball come out to the 20-yard line on the touchback. So fourth quarter action, Tinker Federal Credit Union. You know, one thing about Tinker Federal is that those guys are all over the place. You see their branches everywhere. You know, one thing I found out about Tinker Federal is they always pay tribute to their employees' birthday. So anytime there's a birthday for Tinker Federal Credit Union, they go there either personally or they call them. And, you know, I mean, that's what a good company's about. And Tinker Federal, of course, is the largest in Oklahoma, and we appreciate their support.
All right, well, shout out Tinker Federal. Here we go, 1st and 10 for Dale City.
Choctaw will be looking for a turnover down here.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
They should. And then Kanadra Thomas is not on the field. He's running down there with his helmet, ready to get back in. Here we go. Handoff, no, sir. Kept by Godwin. He's hit after a gain of about 5, maybe. That brings up 2nd down.
That was tough running right there, Ray.
Yeah, it was.
He took about 3 or 4 tacklers, a couple yards there.
And Godwin's a smaller guy.
Godwin. Okay, clock still winding down. We're inside 5 minutes or 6 minutes now.
Yeah, we are.
And let's see, Godwin.
Almost got him.
Looks to the sideline for an adjustment.
Timeout, I'm sure. Nope, it wasn't even that. Tough game tonight.
Good game tonight.
Good game tonight. 38-34 our current score.
Worth coming down from Stillwater, right?
Oh,
Ray?
definitely, definitely. Rather be like this than any other kind of game, for sure.
Yeah, all right, so play clock, or the game clock, play clock's at 6. Now it's at 5, 4, 3. Takes a snap. And rolling to his right. He's got openings out there. He throws the ball deep.
Backpedaling. Ooh. They're going to get Pat PI. Oh, Choctaw isn't happy. They are not happy. Ball was underthrown. Maybe he's going to say he didn't get his head around, but it's a tough call. The ball was greatly underthrown there.
I don't know if you noticed, Ray, but when he's rolling right, all that motion and all that movement went downfield.
Right.
Wide open for 30 yards
on
the right side, far side.
Man, I missed it just like he did. Woo, that's tough. Well, yeah, pass interference on the defense. I know Choctaw is sick right now. 15-yard penalty.
Down the 38-yard line. Clock going to inside 5 minutes. Clock's inside 5 minutes. We got first and 10 for the Eagles.
This is going to be a very interesting 5 minutes, a very memorable 5 minutes for these young athletes, for these players, for these seniors, for these juniors, for these sophomores, these freshmen. Here we go.
They'll get the most out of the play clock. He'll snap it at 5, no doubt.
Oh. And that very familiar yellow marker.
Yeah.
There it goes again. This time in the aid of the Choctaw Yellow Jackets. False start on Dale City.
Yeah, somebody a little bit anxious up there. Couldn't wait. I think Godwin was getting ready to snap it at 5 seconds.
First and 15. It's been a very fun game. 38-34, 5:09 to play. This time, hopefully, there's no pre-snap penalty, but we are ready to go.
Godwin back. He's got Adam in his backfield. Takes a snap, hands it off. And he's got a little room over there. Cuts it inside, out to the good second effort. Brings it out to about the 43-yard line. So they'll be about 6 yards short of the first down. That'll bring up second down.
Great job by that offensive line, getting up to that second level, getting some of those linebackers out the way, and then Audemars does the rest by himself with his feet. He's just so talented, so shifty, hard to touch, hard to grab, hard to tackle, and he makes up for it. As he was initially would have been brought down earlier, but He made a few moves that got him about 3 more extra yards, plus the block on the second level from his offensive line, which brings up a second down.
Godwin's got Adama offset to his left. Takes a snap, hands it off to Adama, breaks it back across the grain. Gets it out to about the 45-yard line. Pick up about 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Eagles. Clock inside 4 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised here if we saw, I don't know, maybe I've been waiting for that tunnel screen to come back, but I don't think we'll see that on this specific play right here. But I will say we're obviously going to throw the ball here. Coach Madonna is very confident in Godwin's abilities at this moment, and they're going to bring in Tango. And he's coming in to help in pass protection as a 6th member of the offensive line, basically. Bringing in a big body.
Yeah, good point.
Godwin trying to get him lined up.
Play clock at 2.
Yep, that's why, and it's going to get us. It got us. Another penalty. Delay a game.
5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 9 yards this time.
Like we said, week 1, a lot of things to clean up.
Yep.
To get more crisp with overtime for both teams, undoubtedly, but they are not the only ones. It'll be everybody in Oklahoma, everybody all over the country for their week 1 games, but definitely has played a part for both of these teams tonight. Maybe equally, in all honesty, but here we go.
Okay, big play for the Eagles.
Big play,
Big,
indeed.
That's right. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Godwin takes a step, back to pass. He's looking down the sideline.
Almost intercepted.
Yeah, nice
what a play.
Defensive play there by the Jackets.
Yep,
looking for
great play.
Nigel down the sideline. All right,
Wow.
4th down. Clock is at 3:20. Let's see if who they cut to come in and punt. The big man's coming back in, the left footer, Stanley.
Wow. Almost intercepted, but dropped it and forced it to a punt. And like you said, that was a big play for Del City. We kind of needed that. Now our defense has to come back and stand strong once more with 3:20 left to play in this 4th quarter. Like I said, it's going to be a memorable last couple of minutes for these young athletes, these young players. Time for the punt.
Now, I was going to say that I think the Jackets would come after it, but they're not. They're set up for the return. There's the kick. And it is going to be one of the
Yeah, they want to return this. Oh, he's ready. Trying to get a block. Ooh.
He's met at the 35-yard line. Okay, so here it is. It all boils down to 3 minutes and 7 seconds left. Eagles on defense. Choctaw brings in their high-powered offense. Expect the big play. Eagles up by 4, 38-34.
If I'm Del City, you know they're going to come out at empty. You know they're going to try to do something to fool us, test our discipline, attack our weaknesses, which has been up the middle tonight. And we have not seen a quarterback keeper since that last touchdown from the quarterback.
That is a great point.
Do not be surprised if we see that here on this drive.
That's right.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures. So here we go.
Empty backfield. Back to pass, looking across the middle. He's rolling to his right.
Oh, dropped it. I'm sure we got a hold. Oh, yeah, he complained to the ref. He definitely held him.
Hold Choctaw.
Referee was so aggressive with it. It's personal right there. Those rollouts at times can be tough on offensive linemen because they got to get out and they got to, sometimes the defensive linemen, they react how they're supposed to react to those plays, and they beat the offensive lineman, beat them across their face, and then sometimes you just got to hold them to avoid, allowing them to get to that quarterback. But he got caught there, and that brings up, 1st and 20.
1st and 20, 3:02 on the clock. Jackets down by 4. Look where the free safety's playing.
Oh, he's deep.
He's deep. He's 30 yards deep. Back
Single
to
up,
pass.
right there. Oh, there he is, right there. You got to get him.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly what they did.
Yep.
Might have a little spine going on out there. I'm not sure. Pick up about 3 or 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And you mentioned the spy earlier, and that honestly, this might be the best thing right now. If we can get a spy and ensure that quarterback cannot run anymore and force him to throw that football, that just might be the best way for us to come out on top with a win. But here we go.
Okay. The game clock at 2:30. 2:30 on the game clock. And we got 2nd and 15. Empty backfield. Trips way up top. Single receiver down here on the near side on the numbers. Back to pass. He's looking on a slant pattern. He had a big tight end on a slant out to about the 43-yard line. Short of the first down by a couple of yards. But nevertheless, move the ball, and do not move the chains. Not just yet.
Yeah. It's R.J. Jackson, a big boy. Just sits right there, run that little hitch. Sitting right there underneath the zone.
Game clock inside 2 minutes. Back to pass, looking across the net. He's going to keep the ball. And he throws the ball down the sideline. Ooh, very close.
All we can say is ooh.
Yeah,
that was close.
All we can say is ooh. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down. 4th down and 2. Game clock is at 1:48.
Oh, y'all, it's 4th down.
So it's all about this play.
Be aware, be alert if you're Del City. Here comes that quarterback draw, that quarterback keeper, perhaps. Get ready.
Yeah.
Let's see what formation they get in. They're confused on Choctaw side. Expect a timeout coming soon. Here we go. They're empty.
All right. This is it. 4th and 2. We'll see what happens
there's a timeout. Corbin needed it. They were not ready. Wasn't confident enough in the play. Him and his quarterback were not on the same page.
Timeout, Choctaw. We're going to go to a commercial break. We still got a lot of football left. 38-34. You're watching Del City Football, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here at Champion Plumbing, we grew up under these lights, so we know what hard work and dedication really means. Because to us,
here we go.
Okay, here we go.
4th down.
Hey, Ray, you got the call. Ray,
all right.
Got it.
Here we go. Steps up with time all day to throw. Backs up, trying to find somebody. Will he get it? He got it. 1st down, Choctaw, and the drive continues. We still got a game.
Great job, Ray. Oh, man. Ball out to about the cross midfield, out to about the 46-yard line, it looks like. Move the chains. 1st and 10. Game clock at 1:37. Yeah, we had him a couple times in the backfield. He just managed to get outside, scamper down the sidelines.
Yep.
He's got great awareness and great peripheral vision, and he
does.
Good feel for the field. Yeah. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10. Trips down here inside the hash.
Choctaw call another one. Oh, delay of game.
Yeah. Yeah, back on their side of the 50, the 49-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15. Now, let's see. On the timeouts, I see Del City has no timeouts, and Choctaw has 1 timeout left. Don't know if that's good, but that's what the board says right now.
Well, with 1:37 left, we'll see how it plays out. Here we go.
Back to pass.
Got him!
Play.
Sacked!
Sack City by number 22, it looks like.
It's only a matter of time. He has been working and working and working. That is Tavon Johnson.
Tavon.
He's been working the whole game. He deserved that sack.
Okay, 2nd down, 15. Eagles get back on defense. Got quads up to the top. There's the snap. Got that little
looking for it.
Out of the backfield.
Oh,
down the sidelines.
And it gets out of bounds.
Down at 35-yard line. That'll be a 1st down yardage.
Great.
1 minute left.
It's obviously simple, but great awareness by the the receiver there to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Now we have 1 minute left, 38-34. They need a score, a touchdown to win, a field goal to lose. Here we go.
That's right. Okay. Got Quad down here on the near side. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Looking down the left sideline.
There's
Good pursuit.
Watch it. They got him. Sack.
Sack back at the 35-yard line.
Actually, he got a yard.
1 or 2 yards. That's right. The game clock is at 47. I suspect they have 1 timeout left. Hurry up, offense.
Yeah, they're hurrying it on up. Del City sideline trying to get everybody into it. 36 seconds left. This is a game.
Yeah, we're going to be looking at the sideline.
Definitely.
Sideline pass down the sideline.
There we go.
Out.
Watch it. There he is, mate.
Wide
Wide
open.
open. Got to stop him.
Nice open field tackle. Down to about the 26-yard line. 21 seconds on the clock. Move the chains. Chains are moved. Time to start the clock.
Yep.
There it is. Play call coming in for the sidelines.
Oh, my
Taking
goodness.
10 seconds from the Choctaw sideline.
11
It's
seconds.
at 10 seconds now. It's still winding down.
5 men out wide.
Okay.
They got to get a quick pass out of bounds or take
Looking
it.
for the end zone. There's a nice rush.
Here we go. Game is over. Wait. Is that it?
I don't see any.
Look at him.
See no flags on the field.
This game is over.
Hang on. The referee's coming over. Let's see what's going on.
Well, Del City's celebrating like
Yeah,
they won the
Del City.
game. That's it. Game over.
Game
we
over.
won.
And you have just watched a great football game. Tessa's going to try to get Coach Jones down there.
Yeah, good luck.
Our player of the game was Godwin. Godwin, the quarterback. And we'll also try to get Godwin down there, Tessa. So you have Godwin and you'll have the head coach. Okay? So,
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a ball game. Ray, this was a lot of fun calling this game with you.
It was fun. Indeed it was.
What a great game. Great ending. You know, all of you out there that are watching this football game and stayed with us the whole game, thank you. I know it's getting kind of late. It's already 10:15.
Oh, wow.
But what a ball game. A great season opener for the Eagles, who worked really hard, as all teams do. You know that, during Summer Pride. Coach was most excited about the fact that he had the best Summer Pride that he's had since he got here. And, you know, if you have a good Summer Pride, good things are going to happen. So, great job on the defense there on the last stand down there with the Choctaw making a move towards the end zone. But the big play, Ray, was those two linemen that put that pressure on the quarterback there in the last play.
Well, I tell you what, since Corbin has left Del City, he's played us 3 times. He's lost all 3. 0-3. I wonder if he had second thoughts ever. But, hey, congrats for Del City on the victory. Well-deserved. Choctaw played the hearts out as well.
Yeah, great game. So Tessa's down there, and, you know, what will happen, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stay with us, is Coach will talk to the team. They'll do the fight song, and then after the fight song, then at least that's what they've done in the past. Then they'll go over to talk to Tessa. And again, we're going to try to get the player of the game, which was Godwin, the quarterback, and the head coach for a quick interview. Well, Ray,
It was fun.
are you going back to Stillwater tonight?
I'm going back to Stillwater tonight. Go ahead and push it back. Got homework due.
Oh, you got homework. Well, that'll be a fun drive for you.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, reflecting.
I think-
Hey, you'll be able to listen to the ball game on the way back.
I
Yeah.
could, indeed. Look at them celebrating. Well deserved.
So, great win for Del City on their home field, in their home opener, Robert F. Kalsu Memorial Stadium. And there's the fight song, or the alma mater, I think. Our producer went down to be with Tessa. He'll try to. Yeah, look, Coach Jones. He's trying to get us excited players to pay attention to the alma mater. Look at Jadon put his arm around the coach there. Yeah, go. Good job, Coach. Coach Madonna just came into the press box. He's a happy guy. Congratulations, Coach.
Yeah, Madonna did his thing. He's like that.
Now the football team goes over to the student body section as they do I think they're just about done the alma mater. Okay. And Jacoby's down on the field with Tessa. So we'll try to get those two for you here in just a second. And as we do, this post-game show So the player of the game is brought to you by Rose State College. We've been talking about Rose State throughout the game.
Yep.
They do a great job. You know, Rose State, as we get ready to go down there, Ray, let me know when they're ready to go, if you would, please.
Okay.
Rose State College, if you let me put it this way. If you want to get college credit while you're still in high school, at Rose State College, high school students can earn up to 27 tuition-free credit hours of college credit. I mean, that is amazing. That is a great thing that college is doing for these kids. It is through concurrent enrollment. So the enrollment means that you stay at your high school, take some classes, and you'd be able to go online or go in person to Rose State College, which is just across the highway. But they bring to us the player of the game. You know, while Coach is talking to his football team, I'm going to run down a list of the sponsors because we got a lot of them. Special shout out to the OSN rep up here in Mid-Del, who's also the Del City OSN guy, Jordan Ray, who has done a great job going out and getting sponsorships. But, boy, let's see. Countdown to Kickoff was sponsored by Champion Plumbing, and then Keys to the Game, Motor Fixed Mower and Small Engine Repair. Coin Toss was by Diversity Cuts. Starting Lineups, Malone's Property Management. Instant Replay, Triple Elite. The Kickoff was U Sparkle Boutique. Scoring Recap, Champion Plumbing. Red Zone, Gregory's Sporting Goods. Halftime, The Vibe Nutrition. Player of the game is Rose State, and all the quarter sponsors. First quarter was Champion Plumbing. Second quarter, Bobby Lewis Insurance. Third quarter, Dynamite Driving. And fourth quarter, Tinkle Federal Credit Union. So, ladies and gentlemen, if I called your name, all those sponsors, we appreciate you. You allow us to bring these games to Del City, to the homes of Del City. And they just broke up. Coaches just had his little huddle with his team, and I think we're probably going to go live. Let's see. I'm looking for Tessa and the coach. Do you see him down there, Ray?
Yeah, they are walking towards Coach Jones now. Trying to find him. He's still hugging on folks.
Oh, I see Tessa. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I got Tessa. All right, well, Tessa, it looks like, they're competing for mic time down there. I think a little bit of airtime with the franchise guys for a little interview perhaps. But Tessa, when it's her turn, she's going to get it, and she's waiting patiently for Coach Jones to come over. Coach is talking to some of his coaches out there. Coach Shields.
Definitely had to wish her luck whenever she had to go talk to him. So he was the first person to run on the field after the victory. Probably hurt himself while he was doing it.
So while we have a chance, we're going to put a shout out down. Oh, looks like Coach Jones coming over to Tessa. Tessa, you got it when you got him.
Yep, she got it now.
Here we go.
His cousins right there.
I get out of here.
All right, I'm down here on the field with Coach Jones at Del
Hey,
City.
what up, really? Hold up.
So first off, huge congratulations. That's a huge win for you guys. Going into tonight, you said, you know Coach Corbin, there's a big history there between you guys. How does that change how you go into this game or how you look at this game?
No matter who you play, you're going to be ready for that type of game and the ranking that they have. Choctaw's they were ranked number 3 in 6A2. We played them in the past, and it always comes down to the last drive. And, Corbin Coach Corbin went to Carl Albert with me. You know, anytime you're coached by Coach Rose and you play for Carl Albert, you're going to have a championship-type pedigree because that's the program you grew up in. So I knew it was going to be this kind of game, and I feel like we're built for this. We won 3 games in overtime last year, so we're used to those pressure moments. Our strength and conditioning program is built for this also. So I knew if we got to the end of the game, I liked our chances. So I'm excited about the win.
Now, y'all are in 5A this year, so that's huge for you guys. How does this 6A victory for you guys change how your team is going to look into the rest of the season?
Well, you know, our mottos this year, we're not focusing on win or losses. We're just focusing on the effort that we give. And we gave 100% effort all week in practice. You know, it was physical. I was real hard on the kids, and we're working on our attitude too. So we want to give 100% effort, have a positive attitude, and if we do that, we feel like the wins and losses will take care of themselves. I mean, the wins will take care of themselves. So we're not really focusing on the wins. You know, we're just focusing on ourselves and controlling what we can control.
Thank you very much, Coach. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Tessa, great job down there. And Tessa, is Godwin down there that you guys can talk to Godwin?
Yes, he is on his way right now.
Okay, so he's our player of the game, Tessa. Congratulate him.
Right, I'm down here on the field with Del City's quarterback, Godwin. Okay, so going into tonight, this was like your first start. What's going on in your head as you're getting ready to take the field today?
Really, I've already been through a big game. I played Bigsby my sophomore year, so it's really throw and catch with my guys. I knew they couldn't keep up, so it was really just getting the ball there.
Now, after one game in your belt, how does that change your leadership role going into the rest of the season?
It definitely put a chip on our back, and we just look to play Booker T next week.
Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
Okay, Tessa, great job down there. And there you had it, an interview with the player of the game, the quarterback, DeQuaylen Godwin for the Eagles. So, hey, Ray, been a great time up here with you.
Yes, it has.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
Been a lot of fun. Tess will be on her way up. And so I'm thinking that a recap ought to sound like this. First game of the year, Eagles come out on top. Tough one, close one, but a lot of room for improvement, but also a lot of room to celebrate.
They did it. 1-0.
1-0. There you have it. All right, Eagle Nation, we're going to let you go. Thanks for tuning in with us. It's been a real pleasure and honor being with you. Final score, Del City High School Fighting Eagles 38 and the Yellow Jackets of Choctaw 34. Thanks for joining us. You've been watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.